Welcome back to the club. Huge game today. Aston Villa versus Arsenal, making his debut for the first time on the club. It's Zac Djellab. Good to see you, mate.
Thank you, boys. Thank you for having me. Hopefully, I'm going to have a good run out there. Make the fans proud.
You're replacing Rory, who's the biggest Chelsea moaner in.
Yeah, I'm probably actually an optimist as well. So we've very much switched here. But yeah, no, looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
We can talk about Arsenal.
Yeah, we'll talk about Arsenal as well. Obviously, Man United in a second.
We don't have to talk about that.
Joined by Miles as well. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great.
Nervous?
not nervous, but I know
Big game.
I know
You've
it's a
gone
big
quiet last few minutes in the studio.
Nah, I'm not nervous, but I know it's a big game. It is a big game, though. Villa away is tough. No matter when you play them, beginning of the season, middle, end, it's tough. So, first 20 minutes is going to be rough in that stadium. But yeah,
Lost their last season. I think you can win the game. I'm not saying that you're not good. You should be good enough to win this game.
Oh yeah,
It's a big moment, and maybe it's a good thing it's come so early in the season. Let's start off with Man United, early kickoff.
Yeah.
Adam, what are your initial thoughts?
Let's do that.
Ruining my weekend, start as you mean to go on and all that. I can't lie, I'm sitting here, I'm still gutted. I keep just thinking back to that moment Joshua Zirkzee knee ruled out Alejandro Garnacho's goal, which would have put us 2-1 up with about 15 minutes to go. Huge turning point, and I'm still so frustrated because it's obviously the right decision. There's no questioning whether it's the right or wrong decision. But it's just so unfortunate for him. He's sliding in to try and connect with Bruno's initial cross, which goes to Garnacho. He fires it in at goal. At the time, we didn't see Xerxes touch, so I'm celebrating. The players are celebrating. But Xerxes didn't celebrate. Like, he knew all along that this goal was going to get ruled out, and it was just frustrating because then from there, I don't think Manchester United got back into the game. I think our heads dropped a little bit. I think it was difficult to, I don't think Xerxes or Garnacho really did much else after that. I think it must have been playing on both of their minds. And then we go on and lose it thanks to some real clumsy defending, leaving two Brighton players were free on the back post.
Why is that
Pedro,
happening? That's a
I'm
genuine
not sure why
footballing
that,
question.
in the game,
Why?
in the game, I thought Diogo Dalot actually had a pretty good game, but in that instance, he's way out of position. We've also got an overload of players on our right-hand side. We've gone to close down a cross, but like 4 of the players have gone to close down a cross. They've all been unsuccessful at it. And then when the cross goes in, Matthijs de Ligt, who's got his eyes on Lewis Dunk, because I think Lewis Dunk's in the box, and then you've got Pedro and everyone else behind him. No one's come across to cover that. I think Scott McTominay maybe could have read the situation. I'm not blaming it solely on him, but he maybe could have read the situation, got into position to kind of challenge João Pedro. But Pedro was excellent. He deserved his goal on the day. United first half, I thought we were very good in the first half, but second half, not good enough, despite the fact we got the goal, the equaliser, and we went in front, apart from the fact it was offside.
Let me ask you a question, Adam. Do you think it's naive from Ten Hag making so many subs later on in the game?
I think
obviously
it's not
still
making the subs because it's early in the season, so you kind of got to adjust for some players not being quite fit. I think you saw some players lose their legs in the game. I think Kobbie Mainoo, he started off excellent. Then in the second half, he was making a few mistakes here and there. I think he's clearly not fully fit. He didn't have a pre-season and stuff. So you got to make changes. I wouldn't have made the change to bring Bruno up.
Yeah, that's like...
And we lost Mason Mount because now we know it's injury. At the time, I was thinking, Mason Mount's a mad substitution because he was leading the press. He was kind of winning things up the pitch. And that's one of the things why I'm a little bit more positive that although I'm still frustrated, I'm still gutted and I'm still angry at the result and the defending that led to it, I've still saw some changes from United, which kind of lead me to think maybe something, is changing.
What's that on the ball? You referring to how you play on the ball
and out of the ball? Like the press is a lot better. Like the press is much better.
It is a lot better when Mason Mount and Bruno
but then it's
are on
like,
the pitch.
what do you do with Mason Mount? Because if Xerxes starts or Højlund starts, I know you can bring Ugarte in who probably start ahead of Casemiro.
Yeah.
But then where does Mason Mount start then?
As a midfielder,
would you start him on the right if Amad Diallo maybe gets
on the right wing. He has played on the right wing for a long time.
I prefer him than Anthony, who I think is just god awful. Like he's
but
real,
that's not an answer, is it? Mason Mount as a winger, long term.
No, it's not. It's not why we've brought him. It's a good squad player to have. I think it raises the floor a little bit in terms of, if you bring it on. I know he scored a few goals last season, but like if Scott McTominay is not your sub and Mason Mount is, I think you're a better team for it. But
why are you rotating? There's no European football.
There was no rotation. We started with the same 11.
But what I mean by that is, De Ligt's come in. He's fresh. I know that you trust Harry Maguire had a decent game against Fulham. I get that, of course.
No, he should have started. I think De Ligt should have started.
Just go straight in. The best players. It's the start of the season. You haven't got a Champions League group to think about. There's no FA Cup. There's no League Cup. Why not just play?
I think De Ligt should have started, especially with Liverpool coming up next week. I agree. And it's all well and good going. Maguire's had a good game against Fulham, which he did. I thought it was pretty impressive. But then you look at their first goal. Again, it's not all his fault, but the initial cross should have been cleared by him. He doesn't sort his feet out, which is a big problem with him. He's kind of always in those clumsy situations.
You know what my problem is with Manchester United, yeah? You have great possession in the first 15, 20 minutes of the game, just like most times from last season. And then when you'll score, and then when an opposition scores against you, it's like as if you lose your heads. It's like you can't get... I haven't seen Man United for a long time take the grips of the game and just boss the possession and say, you know what, we're going to win this game no matter what. Today was like a ding dong, bro. It's like they have a chance, you have a chance. Obviously, we know Brighton's a good team, but you're still Manchester United. That's
you need someone to, you need a little bit more control.
Yeah, I feel like you lot just need, like, sometimes you lot lack so much control in the midfield. And I just think,
But is it
What is
unfair
Ten
as
Hag
well?
doing?
Is the analysis of Man United Brighton a little bit unfair? As if we talk about Brighton as if they're a newly promoted side, or they're a little bit.
No, they're a good team. United should still be beating them.
Yeah, of course you should. But they're a Premier League side. They've got a very exciting young manager, and they've been beating Man United for many seasons now. 2 or 3 years in a row. They've been in and around Europe. They're not a joke side. It's Ipswich beat, and that's a different
I think
narrative.
Ten Hag's only beaten them once in his time. In four.
Was that the one?
In 4 times.
Was that
I think
under
Ten
Ollie
Hag
when
last season
the penalty
beat him
came
once.
after full time?
oh,
No, that was Ollie, wasn't it?
that was only
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think he's played them 4 times, maybe 5 now actually. But only one.
listen,
only one
They're
victory last
fantastic,
season.
man.
They're a good
They're
team.
really good.
They've
They've made unreal.
I don't know if they're
summer
still top of the
signings.
league
They've
because
been
City
so good.
scored a lot of goals, but they're second in the
City
league.
The lad from Leeds, Rutter from Leeds. Oh, he's fantastic.
Came
And
off
he
the
only,
bench.
he only came on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, Billy Gilmore was fantastic
And he's
in the
off the,
game.
he's off the Napoli
was gonna
soon
leave
as
as well.
well. Yeah, he still might be leaving. Like they've arguably done some of the
James
best
Milner was
business-
really
best
good,
business
which
in the
was
summer.
mental.
They've got a guy on the right wing called Minter, who's like a freak of nature.
Yeah.
And Dallo, actually, to be fair, did deal with
Dalot
him very
did deal
well.
with him really well in the first half.
But yeah, they're not an easy team to play against Brighton. Like I think every team
No, yeah,
now
of
got up
course.
against Brighton and thing. Even Arsenal have had quite a lot of issues over the years. Last season actually did pretty well against them, but yeah,
But you know what?
United didn't control the game very well.
Yeah, it's just like Man United. Ten Hag's in his 3rd year now of this squad, and obviously there's improvements. I'm not going to say there isn't improvements. Even off the ball, like your pressing game is improved dramatically. But I just still feel like Manchester United should be controlling those types of games. We know that it's a tough place to go to, but you're still Manchester
To be
United.
fair, I think
Like you should have
first
more,
35
you had more
minutes we
possession.
controlled the game. I think we did.
You
If
had the
watch
chance.
that-
Ahmad
yeah.
has that header
He should
chance
have,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
which he should put away. Like you had
Rashford
chances.
had one in which
Yeah.
was offside.
Exactly. You
Um,
had moments.
He had another chance where it was a poor pass from Ahmad. Now I can't blame him too bad. I think he
Yeah.
suffered a big loss in his family, like in the last 24 hours. Obviously scored a goal which he deserved as well. But there was a few moments where you could tell like he's a bit raw, and maybe his decision making could have been
He's
better.
still
But
very
again,
young,
like
isn't he?
he's had to deal with a lot in the last 24 hours. But yeah,
Do you think this is going to be
need
like,
to beat Liverpool next week now?
Well,
I think we do.
well, that's tough. Do you think this is going to be what your season's going to look like more time, Adam?
I hope
Back
not.
and forth.
Well, you never know because there's a lot of pressure on, and if you can easily lose against Liverpool, obviously, and two defeats on a spin. How will the players react to that? How will the dressing room react to that?
Do you think Ten
the
Hag-
media pressure will build. Ten Hag will be under pressure.
Yeah.
I don't think the boardroom will make. Like, let's say we lost against Liverpool. I don't think his job's in danger.
Nah,
I think
it's
they'd stick
Liverpool.
with him for. I think they'll stick with him at least to Christmas, maybe after, if he's having a bad time. But the pressure is there. Nevertheless, I've seen enough to make me think. Get players fit, get players settled into the team, and we should be okay. I think.
Have you seen? I guess it's only been 2 games, but have you seen enough already to feel like you improved slightly from last season? Because last season was poor.
In patches though.
Okay.
We need to do it for 90 minutes.
That's the thing. That's what I'm talking
Like
about.
if we had the same performance as the first half in the second half, like when it goes 1-1,
Yeah.
we win that game. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, first 35 minutes. You're right.
even
You guys are so
look
much
at the
better.
goal that Garnacho scored. It was a really good goal.
Really good play.
Yeah, it was a good
It
goal.
was a really good goal. But yeah, disappointing. I'm gutted, man.
It's going to be tough, man.
It's
The
really
only
bad.
thing that can
Brighton.
cheer me up right now
I know you should be winning those kind of games because those are the. Like, if you want to try
is
to get back
Villa
into
beating
Europe.
you lot. Come on, Villa.
Oh, you switched it now.
That's the only way I
you
can be
switched
cheered
play.
up today.
we are watching the game now live, aren't we?
I had to
So
watch
we got to talk about
the
Aston
United
Villa.
Brighton game with an Arsenal fan.
Mm-hmm.
Aston Villa obviously did the double over Arsenal last season, stops you winning the Premier League title.
You like saying that, innit?
Bullied you home and away, I'd say. But it was a massive game, especially the one at the Emirates, where Emil Smith-Rowe was left all alone to defend Ollie Watkins. Leon Bailey ripped Zinchenko a new one. It was a little bit embarrassing. What do you make it? The big thing I talked about the game earlier in the week. Zinchenko was the obvious substitution. I think it was the easiest transition you're ever going to have to make in a starting 11 going into this game.
Yeah.
Urian Timber comes in. What do you make of that?
Yeah, that is the obvious substitution because when it comes to one-on-one duels with wingers, Jurriën Timber's a way better defender. We know that when it comes to possession-based football, Zinchenko is the better player to play. But when we're away from home, we're gonna be against it. It's Aston Villa.
Zinchenko ain't good, man.
No, brother, listen to what I'm saying. I know he's not good, but I know when we're playing the smaller teams, we're gonna have the possession, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have the ball. Zinchenko's good on the ball. We're away.
Yeah.
We're going away from home to Aston Villa. We all know it's a tough ground to go to. They've got Leon Bailey. He's a tricky winger, very tricky. Jurriën Timber can handle him more better than Zinchenko.
I think Timber's
when
a
it comes to-
class player.
I love
When it
Timber.
comes to one-on-ones, Timber's more defensively better. Obviously, he doesn't give us that same control in the midfield.
But he's
I
not
think-
bad either.
Would
Nah,
Timber
he's not
have a-
bad. He could
Timber
play in
have a
there.
full preseason? How
Yeah, he had a full
How has his
pre-season.
return been? Like,
Fine,
how has it
perfect.
been managed? Like,
Yeah,
he
it
had a
was-
full preseason.
Did he pick up a little knock, and then like he did manage to play the next game, but he did like they did say
Yeah.
he did pick up a knock.
The first game, he picked up a slight knock, but he played the whole of preseason. He played right back. He
good.
played centre back for some of the games as well. Obviously, when Saliba was away and Gabriel. But yeah, Timber coming in. This is the reason why we've signed someone like Timber.
Yeah, and I think you take a nil. I think you take a 0-0. We were saying before the stream went. No, I'm not bantering. They're a top 4 side away from home. You take a 0-0. I'm not bantering. If you lose the game, it's a complete wind up. The whole stream. I'm gonna love it, of course. But a 0-0 early in the season, particularly when you got the chance to beat City in a couple of weeks in September, I think it's a big opportunity for you. I really do.
Listen,
If you lose the game, I think it's a massive moment. But drawing it, I think is fine actually. 'Cause it's so early in the
I
season.
didn't watch Arsenal's 90 minutes in their first game of the season. I know they won.
very controlled against Wolves. Very controlled. They had nothing really and truly. I'm not even just saying that just to say that. It was very controlled. It was the same old. Didn't look like we just.
It didn't look like it was a different season.
Yeah,
it looked like the back end of last season.
Yeah. But obviously, like you said, a draw at Villa Park, I'll take that. But it's all circumstances.
I'm
all
not
in
bantering,
context.
by the way. Like, if it was December,
If we're losing
you have
and
to
we
win the
score-
game. You have to win the game in December, January, February. But now, I think you can draw a game. Try and beat City in a few weeks.
Yeah, but at the same time,
If you lose, it's like 3 points behind City already with the goal difference.
You don't want to go into that game. Potentially, City can make the gap 5 points already, or 6
Six,
points.
yeah.
Games in. We're 2
Yeah, but
games
we played
in.
them
I know,
Yeah.
but like, it's still mentally, it's quite.
This is the standard
It
now,
is.
man.
It's true,
It
but
is.
You've not won it for a few years.
Arsenal
The
have
standard's
started
crazy.
the last 2 seasons. quite
2017.
well.
They haven't even been in a race. They didn't even know this.
How about Arsenal have had pretty impressive starts the last 2 seasons, haven't they?
Oh, yeah,
They've,
we've had great
got,
starts.
got running quite quickly.
The last start that was bad was when we Arteta's second season when we played Brentford.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
First-
3-0,
oh,
first
yeah.
game, something like that.
And after that,
Ivan
it just-
Toney's like announcement
Oh,
to the
yeah.
Premier
Unai
League.
Emery's first game.
in the Prem.
And that was like Ben White.
Brentford's first ever game.
And that
Yeah.
was Ben White's debut for you
Ben
guys
White's
as well.
debut, yeah. But after that, our debuts have.
What about Unai Emery's debut game? Remember that?
For Arsenal?
Yeah.
or
His debut game at the Emirates in the Premier League. Do you remember the scoreline?
Against Leicester?
No, it was
Was it
2-0 Man
mid-season
City.
or was
2-0
it-
Man City.
First game of the season.
Oh,
was
yeah,
Arsenal,
you're
man.
right.
Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
they wheeled a little cannon onto the pitch. It was like a little golden cannon.
You would remember that.
For
innit?
Arsene Wenger, and then Unai Emery took over, and they lost 2-0 and didn't touch the ball. It was hilarious.
That's why
game
he's
at
gone now. But yeah, it's gonna. You know what? I think we're gonna win this game, man. We can win this.
There's been a lot of talk recent about Arteta against Emery, innit?
Oh, I don't like it, man. I think it's a silly comparison.
What do you make of Arteta's not Arteta, sorry, Unai Emery's time at Arsenal?
I didn't like it. I think it was the worst timing for him as a manager to come into Arsenal. Obviously, like when
Yeah, Alex.
Alex left and you had David Moyes, it's the same with him. I think any manager that came in after Arsene Wenger would have had a hard time. But it was just our style of play. It was just they scored 2, we scored 3, they scored 4.
I don't think Emery ever fit in at Arsenal.
He didn't.
Which is fair. And I think Arsenal fans, some clubs have a certain expectation for the way you want to play. So then the fans are never going to get on board with it.
One of the main
But I
things,
think he's a great manager.
He's a
and
good
I think
manager.
He's proving that.
but one of the main things that what didn't resonate with the Arsenal fans was the communication. Like you could see Arteta speaks well. Like the message
Yeah.
is quite clear to the fans. You could see what he's trying to do on the pitch. I don't know if that resonated between
Sometimes that
Emery
just
and the
happens
pitch.
though, right? Like Arteta's lived in England for a long time.
Yeah, yeah,
as
of
well.
course.
He understands the culture a bit more.
I think
right? That's
Arteta
true.
is a little...
Yeah.
And if anything, do you not think slightly with Villa, he's learnt from his time at Arsenal and made,
Yeah, of
and like,
course.
I feel like Villa fans
Probably.
love him.
Probably. And Unai Emery to me is not a bad manager. Listen,
He's better than Arteta. There's no question
I
about
think
it.
he is a better manager than Arteta, but he wasn't right for our club.
Yeah.
Of course.
He
He's
wasn't
not a
right-
better manager for Arsenal.
Yeah, he wasn't. But Arteta is a better manager
Yeah.
for Arsenal at this
Yeah.
current moment in time.
If you're in a cup
but
final
Emery's
tomorrow
better.
as an Arsenal fan, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd rather have Emery in the Champions League final tomorrow. If we're playing final X, I'd rather have Emery in a final position
Really?
than
I
Arteta.
would- But because,
Of course.
Why? Because we've had Unai
There's
Emery.
more evidence.
Unai Emery's won 5 or
There's
6
more
cups.
evidence of Emery in that situation. Although
When it comes,
But I think
Arteta's
that's
won a
what they
cup
see.
final as well, hasn't he?
What do you mean?
What do you say? You'd rather have him in a cup final?
I'm
or-
saying you get into the Champions League final, the FA Cup final tomorrow. Let's say.
Okay.
I think Arsenal fans 80% on for real. They're not being filmed talking about it. In their heart of hearts, would take Unai Emery
Are you
over
forgetting the
Arteta.
score against Chelsea when we played them in Baku? In
Yeah,
the cup-
that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the second time in your history you got to
Are
the
you
European
forgetting
Cup
the score
final.
when we played? Are you forgetting the score when we
Yeah,
played?
but I'm not
Brighton
forgetting.
in the
I'm
last
not
game of the
forgetting
season?
4 for
Could you say-
Seville, 1
You
for
could do better with
Villarreal.
this squad, though, right?
Huh?
You could do better with this squad.
Who Unai Emery?
Arsenal's recruitment has improved a lot since Emery left.
Yeah, the whole club.
And
has
But
Arteta's
that is
benefited off
that
that.
is Arteta as well, pushing that. Like
You think,
Arteta
yeah?
got rid of Aubameyang.
Yeah, but Edu
Arteta-
came in and all that. And
Yeah, but that is part of like.
Yeah, that's
you've
all
got to
part
build
of
Arsenal
it.
a
weren't
relationship.
dining at the, like dine at the top table in terms of transfers a fair amount of time.
Spent a lot of money.
Maybe you'll prove me wrong with some signings that they made during Emery, but was it Pepe and that? Like,
Yeah, Pepe.
Liechtensteiner.
Pepe was Emery, wasn't he?
yeah.
Listen, there's only two players that's from the Unai Emery era in this current squad now. Correct me if
Tierney?
I'm wrong. No, not Kieran Tierney.
He's still in the
Kieran
squad
Tierney,
technically. Yeah.
But
Who's the other
starting
one?
11 is Saliba.
Yeah, he did sign Saliba.
He was
didn't he?
Saliba
Wow.
and Martinelli was there. All the rest
Wow.
is all.
And Saka must have played a few minutes.
Obviously, and Saka.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
Odegaard's loan under Arteta? The first
Arteta.
one?
Didn't he want to sell Saka though?
Who? No way.
No, I think Emery because he wanted a different winger at the time.
No.
Maybe
Imagine
not.
He wanted
that.
Zaha.
He wanted.
He wanted Zaha ahead of
wanted
Saka, I
Did he
think.
also not like Tamar Lamar from who went to Atletico Madrid in the end? As well,
Oh,
at
Lamar.
one
Yes,
point.
that was there. Was
At
it?
one
What
point,
happened to
What
him?
happened to
yeah,
him?
literally.
Lamar, he was good as well, man.
He had one. He
Mate.
had that good year in France, and then
Had a great album.
But
Yeah.
Arteta,
50-50.
I don't know if.
Time to grow. Time to grow. Great.
some good tunes.
But this is a big. This is
Fame Academy.
Yeah.
Oh man, Fame Academy was better than the other one, man. Pop Idol, Will Young. Come on, man. Have a
But I
laugh.
know
No,
Arteta.
Evergreen was a banger, bro. What-
Evergreen. That wasn't Will Young, was it? That was the other, the Robson and thing.
that was Will Young, bro.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
But Arteta's got stuff. Just quickly, boys. Another thing.
Gareth Gates in the mud.
Gareth Gates.
Arteta's got he's got a lot to prove today again for himself because I think he's lost at least 3 times against Unai Emery. I think he's beaten him once. Like he doesn't beat.
It
Unai
cost you the
Emery.
Premier League title last season. It's huge.
Yeah, it's
fundamental.
something about Unai Emery has his number. I know they come from the same town or the same city in
Basque,
Spain.
aren't
Yeah,
they?
Basque,
Yeah.
but he's got his number every time. And majority of the time we outplay Villa, but Unai Emery just knows the players to pick. Or he
Does
just
Arteta
knows.
not know the changes to make to beat him? Is it something that Arteta doesn't change, won't change, and therefore Emery just has one over him? What is it
I don't
about
know,
Emery against Arteta?
Well, obviously, the most evident one is when we played them at home last season when he made the change and he put Havertz back into midfield and Jesus up front.
Yeah.
I think he just underestimated Villa at the time. And I remember at the time, Villa, they was missing... who's the Brazilian that went to Juve? I forgot his name.
Luis.
Yeah, they was missing Douglas Luiz. He was missing at the time and was like, okay, cool. That's one of their big parts in their midfield that's missing. Maybe I could take some advantage here. But
Overthought it.
Yeah, overthought
Arguably,
it.
yeah.
That's the thing with Arteta.
That's
You ever
interesting,
think
yeah.
sometimes.
I think the Havertz thing, because he also started the start of last season, he was playing in midfield as well. So he got 13 league goals as, you know, he can't play false nine for half a season, 3/4 of a season. It'd be interesting if he just plays all season as a false nine. He could end up with 20 league goals.
I think
15, 20
Yeah,
league
yeah,
goals.
yeah.
And the other one is Marino coming in. Because I think he'll shore up the midfield options. Like you won't be doing the Havertz thing in midfield ever again.
No.
And I think that's better for Havertz. I think Havertz is the kind of footballer you just need to tell him you're in this position for the remainder of the season. You do your business. I think some players are better at transitioning and changing position.
So would you
just
say
tell him simple what he is? He's a number 9.
Would you say Kai Havertz can win you the league as a striker? Like you don't need to go out there. You don't need to go out there and spend lots of money on a striker. You don't need Osman.
Is he
don't
only
need
playing striker
Gyökeres.
because Jesus is not doing it?
Jesus is injured.
Jesus
No, he
injured,
is now,
yeah.
but
Slash not doing it.
But Havertz was starting there before.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
so you think he could win you the league
I don't.
as your number 9?
If I'm going to be completely honest, I think it's going to be for us to win the league. It's going to be more of a collective than just Kai Havertz. Obviously, they got Haaland. He scores a bags of goals, but I feel like if we really want to try push for this league and really win it, we need to get another attacker in there because there's going to be games that Kai Havertz is going to have a rest.
You've also got to give Saka a rest.
Exactly.
Someone, bless
Like
him.
they can't
I know,
play
I know.
every game. Like Kai Havertz can't play every game up front. There's Carling Cup. There's FA Cup. There's Champions League. You can't play every game.
I know.
And then obviously we just sold Eddie Nketiah. Now Jesus is injured second game in the
Have
season.
you sold him? Done.
He looks like
He's more-
looks
he's
like
looking like
going
he's
to
going
fall.
Forest 30 mil.
Yeah, so
Well,
we definitely need a striker.
Would you
man.
take Raheem Sterling?
If he cuts his wages, then yeah, but I don't think he's going to start.
No, I don't think it's going to start.
I don't- I
in
wouldn't
your
start.
starting 11. Sorry,
In a squad?
As a squad.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
all there can play on the right wing, can play on the left wing.
Yeah, as a
like-
squad player, yeah, Raheem Sterling. He's prem proven. He's like
If he gets to his best, he starts for Arsenal. Yeah, over Trossard, he's better than
Well,
Martinelli on the
Martinelli-
But
left.
he's not been at his best for a few years now. Even in his last year at
Yeah.
City, he wasn't at his best.
That's
Like,
true.
That's how he
That's
kind of
true.
fell out with Matt.
But he's still 29. If you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
recover it when you're 29, I've got no
Well, I think
help
we forget
myself.
sometimes with Sterling, like he started playing football at 16.
yeah, he's
yeah, yeah.
young.
That's
man.
You burn out
now
quick.
We're almost kind of used to it now, and you hear
Yeah.
that like Lamine Yamal's
Yeah.
doing that for Euros. We're used
He's
to it.
young.
Like Sterling at that age, and was like playing like proper physical. Like as the Premier League's got more physical.
Liverpool games at that age, absolutely crazy. What do you make of Moreno coming to Arsenal?
Oh, like I told you before, you guys laughed at me. You said, "How are you including a player in your team that is not there?" And I told you, boys, he's coming to Arsenal. But yeah, it's a great signing for Arsenal, man. Like it's going to show up more on that left hand side. He's naturally a left-footed player. Obviously, people compare him to Xhaka, but that's what Xhaka was doing. Left was LCM.
Yeah.
He's going to play in the 8. It will give rest for Thomas Partey because that means Declan Rice can sit in the 6. He could probably sit in the 6.
Rest for Declan Rice as well.
Yeah, rest
in
for
lesser
Declan Rice,
games.
put Jorginho in there. So yeah, he's a versatile midfielder. He's very good on the ball technically. He's strong. He's tall. He's a threat at set pieces. So
Got an eye for a goal as well. He's good in the air.
And
it's just good rotation, man.
And it's funny how it can change as well. I remember him at Newcastle and like didn't really set the world alight.
He was
Like,
young though.
He was. But like Newcastle fans weren't like enamoured with him, and now he's like Arsenal's saviour for this
great
season.
business.
I wouldn't say he's our saviour, but I like signings like that because you've got a good stern player that will
underrated.
come in and underrated who will just do their job and give other players a rest, which is so needed.
It goes toe to toe with City because we sign Ilkay Gundogan, you sign a midfield. I think it's an advantage for Arsenal if City don't make that move for Ilkay Gundogan. But Ilkay Gundogan and Moreno coming in, it's almost like for like
I
in
still
terms
think-
of that position in the squad.
I still think you've got a bit more. I still think you're a bit more ahead though.
But we're miles ahead, with all due respect.
I wouldn't say miles ahead. No,
we are-
no,
we are
you're not
miles
miles
ahead.
ahead.
We are,
How
honestly.
2 points doesn't make it miles ahead?
on our day,
You're not. How's
We're miles ahead.
How?
Frustrating,
You're
man.
2 points ahead.
No, but
It was
it's
5 points and now it's closer to 2. How are you miles ahead?
You know the 100-meter race in the Olympics, yeah? Usain Bolt, he was fractions ahead, but he got the world record 9.58, right?
Of course.
But he's
Where are
a
we going
fraction. But he was actually in sprinting terms miles ahead of everyone else.
But this is
miles
football
ahead of
terms. Give
everyone
me
else.
football
right?
terms. What's 2
in
points?
Footballing
It's 2
terms,
points miles ahead of football terms. Because I don't think it is.
2 points is it's not goal difference. Man United, Man City, Aguero season that was real thin. That was thin.
It came down to the last
If
day
United
for us.
didn't lose 6-1, they would have won the league title. But 2 points, come on.
So Arsenal go and sign someone like a Victor Gyökeres or Victor Osimhen now.
Yeah, then I think it takes it back. And you should be signing those people. You should be an ambitious club.
Weekend, isn't it?
God, bro.
You should be ambitious.
Defending for one
This
of
is,
the
but
goals.
Arteta's coming out and saying that.
Awful.
Arteta's come out and said that he's trusts his players he has now.
For the last 2 years, you guys have been the ones leading and City chasing, and the City eventually take over. Do you think maybe it could be a benefit if City are the ones leading and you guys are chasing?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
So he doesn't like any position of
No,
winning.
no,
basically.
I'll rather us lead. Close your eyes and keep running, and don't look over your shoulder if he's right behind
you.
you.
Can do what you got to do. That's
Just
it.
keep. This is why.
Wow. To lead, you got to win today. If you want to lead. We got a super chat which says
pressure.
from Ibrahim, says up the Zac Djellab. Good to see him on the show.
Thank you, mate. Thank
And
you.
let's just have you gone through the team news? This both teams. Did you go through that one?
I've not gone through it.
No.
All right, let's go through the 11s for today's game. Villa, I think, are unchanged from last time out. Martinez in goal, Cash, Konza, Torres, Digne, Onana, Tielemans, Bailey, Rogers, McGinn, and Watkins. Arsenal's team, obviously, Timber's come in for them. Raya in goal, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, White, Odegaard, Partey, Rice, Martinelli, Havertz, Saka. Big season for Martinelli this season.
very big, man. This is a telling season for him. This is the season.
Have you got
The
one of them?
Champions League trophy.
Have you got one of
they're
them?
taking the
Miles?
piss.
Miles, you got one
That
of them?
wasn't there last season,
No,
was
no,
it?
no,
Am I
it was,
imagining?
it was.
It was, okay.
Yeah.
Just for everyone at home, Sky Sports are zooming in on the Champions League
got
trophy
one of
that
them,
Aston
Mark.
Villa.
You got
Aston
one
Villa
of them, Booth?
Huh?
You got one of
You
them?
got one of them?
We have, yeah.
You got one of them?
Yeah, when's the last
Have
time you won
got-
one?
We got two, I think. We got.
I'm going around the table.
No,
man.
I'm just asking you.
I'm
When's
going
the
around
last
the
time?
table. Have you got one of
I
them?
think we got two. Yeah, we got two now.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for that? How much did you pay for that?
I've got
You
three
bought those
of them.
Champions Leagues.
How much have you
got
paid for 0 Premier Leagues in 20 years?
Miles, have you got
1.5
one of
billion
them?
quid.
We got to the final.
Have you got one of them?
And what happened there?
We're gonna win one this year.
Got that picture of
Oh my God, we're gonna win this game. He's wearing Jamaican colours.
Oh, man.
Oh my days, it's carnival this weekend. We're gonna win.
I think you put more.
Look at the tracksuit, that's Jamaica.
Tracksuit is sick, man.
Oh my days.
The tracksuit is sick.
I think the Arsenal, whoever runs Arsenal, they put more effort into their kits, doing Ian Wright documentaries.
Yeah, but you gotta look good while you're
every
doing it.
season, there's an Ian Wright walking
Yeah.
down the street in a banana
kit.
kits. Fucking every season.
Love
I
him.
love Ian Wright.
Yeah, but that
every
kit is
fucking
lovely, though.
6 months, they're dropping new merch. Win a title. Win a title.
That kit is lovely, man. Just before carnival, Arsenal know what they're doing. You know,
It's very nice.
That
but,
is
I
very
mean, now
nice.
you got to win.
I think they've just become sponsors of Jamaica, haven't they? Adidas.
Adidas, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that might be
Yeah,
it.
they've released some good stuff
That is the
for
Jamaican
Jamaica
colours.
as well.
Oh my God.
That's
I
Yeah,
can't go
that's
carnival anymore because there's so many Arsenal fans everywhere. I can't do
You're
it.
gonna see loads of
can't
Arsenal
do it.
kits this carnival. But you know what's funny with this fixture now, yeah? There's like a slight rivalry between Arsenal and Villa now because we know what they done to us last season. They know what they done to us last season.
They
These
got your
Villa
old
fans,
manager.
obviously with Martinez as well. leaving Arsenal.
Goalkeeper.
It's like there's a slight rivalry between us. It's like it's an unspoken one. It's like we don't like each other, but we don't mind each other. But at the same time, It's going to be a clash today. It's a big clash. We want to get revenge on them. They've done a double of us. They want to laugh at us again, once again.
You're more than capable of, by the way, when I'm saying the pressure's on Arsenal, it is, but I still think you're more than capable of absolutely beating these guys quite convincingly. I think West Ham found a lot of joy against Aston Villa. A lot of people saying Aston Villa were dominant of West Ham. It was a very even game, very even in possession. Maybe the penalty was a little bit cheap.
It's a big test for Villa as well, because Villa finishing 4th in the Champions League, their hopes will be to finish higher than that. And to do that, you got to beat Arsenal again.
Yeah.
But there's no pressure on them today, though, Adam McKola.
No, they'll put pressure on themselves.
Yeah,
but they're a big club.
They're a big club. They're in a Champions League side now. They want to prove it again.
There's a lot of pressure at
There's
Villa
no
Park.
pressure.
They went to West Ham and proved it.
Their fans are they're fans. They could be playing prime Barcelona. Their fans expect to win.
Nah.
They're a big club. They're almost as big as you. There's an argument they're bigger than you.
They want to win the game. They're not.
They won the
bigger than
European
us.
Cup.
Yeah, so what? So
You've
they're
never
not
won the
in
European
Forest.
Cup.
So they're not in Forest. They're not bigger than us. So what? Who cares?
Have you won the Milk Cup yet? You've never won the Milk Cup under
Who
Arteta.
cares?
Under Arteta.
Honest to God.
We're going to win a trophy this season. You'll see.
What are you going to win?
We're going to win the Prem. Let's start by this game today. I'm putting my neck on the line. Why not?
What's the score going to be, Miles?
They're going to score, though, Villa. I'll tell you that. 2-1 Arsenal.
What's the score going to be, Buvey?
3-0 Villa.
I'll go for a 2-2.
I was going to
Yes,
go. I think it's going to be a draw as well. I think a draw is a good result for both teams, really. Because like Buvey was saying earlier, you can't really lose anything this time of the season, but you don't want to lose.
Can't lose.
Early on when you're in a title race.
We can't.
And Villa's a difficult place to go. Villa are going to
tough, man.
beat a lot of teams there.
I'm
this
expecting Villa to take points off quite a few teams this season.
What's going on with the
Especially,
shorts?
Manchester.
Are you in the away kit? Oh,
Yeah,
you're in the away
black kit,
kit. The
in the
black
black
kit.
kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going on with the
Makes sense.
shorts?
That makes
Come on, man. We're in the African kit. We're in the Jamaican kit. We're winning this today, man. Come on, man.
Does keeps throwing me thinking you're Norwich right now in those jackets. It's very,
Hopefully we don't play like Norwich.
How do you guys think Aston Villa will do in the Champions League? Is it a Newcastle-esque season? They look good in the group.
Depends on their group, though. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
They've
it
got
depends.
players that will feel like they belong now. Ollie
Yeah.
Watkins, I think, having a good Euros is massive for them.
Yeah.
Because he'll go into the Champions League with the confidence of a player that did well for England deep into the Euros.
Got a great European manager.
Martinez is a good goalkeeper for that kind of situation. Tielemans and Nana in midfield. It's not bad. I think they'll
bad,
miss
yeah.
someone like not Bailey,
Barkley.
Diaby.
Diaby.
I think selling Diaby was
Barkley's
a massive
there
one,
now.
but they're being linked with Raheem Sterling. I think that could be a
linked to
massive
Raheem?
move. Yeah, I think they should get him.
For experience, yeah. But the lad from Hull City that they re-signed, Philogene, fantastic player, man. I don't know if
Look, McGinn's starting there now.
on the
According
left.
to like the lineup on the wing.
Yeah.
Imagine that being able to put Sterling there.
Can they miss?
That's true.
Was Diaby?
I don't
Diaby
think
was
actually
alone,
on the
isn't
left
it?
wing.
I don't think
No, I
Diaby
don't
had a
think he'll
good
play there,
season,
but-
did he?
Yeah.
They haven't got an out left winger.
Yeah.
Was he alone? He was alone.
No, they signed him from Leverkusen. I don't think it worked out. It was
They signed
expensive.
him from Leverkusen. They sold
Within
him
a season.
for
Same money, wasn't it? Roughly.
60 million.
Within the same
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
What?
I don't think he worked
Yeah,
out.
Like
he had
alone.
one
It was
season.
alone.
He
Yeah,
had that one season.
He had alone. Oh my god! Come on,
I do
strong
like
back
the kit.
line.
I
man.
do like the kit.
Yeah. All
Good
back.
It's
back
slow
four.
to come out today, isn't it?
Pardon?
What's going on? It's just a bit slow in that.
Partey, I think, brings so much, man.
First game.
So underrated, Thomas Partey.
He's gonna have to be sharp today, though.
This scumbag, though, isn't he?
Celebrations, don't
Party.
He's gonna have to be sharp today, Thomas Partey, man. He got the ball got nicked off him a few times against that Wolves game, but
Martinelli needs a big game. Martinelli needs a big
does.
game.
And last time he came here, he scored. No, last season we scored. Not last. The season before last, he scored that open goal.
How's that bench looking? Nwani,
Nelson
he's very
Jr.
good.
Read the bench out.
No, Ramsdale and goal, Nketiah, Kyrgios, Zinchenko, Trossard, Jorginho, Nelson, and then two others who I've missed. But
It still screams to me a little bit light.
Okay.
Game
the bench,
changers.
yeah, I was thinking
Game
that then as
changers.
well just then.
Well, if we get Marino, and then we get
But
I guess
Mourinho would be
Jesus is
Mourinho
there,
would be
is he?
starting.
No, that's the
But then there's
injury.
only one.
Will Party
Yeah.
be leaving if Mourinho comes in?
Party staying.
You need
holding
you
on
need
to
something
him.
different, a winger. So.
Yeah, but
you were
we
linked to
need a-
Lookman. You were linked to Lookman in the week. I think that was a great deal.
He
for
won
you.
I was asking for
PSG,
silly
didn't he?
prices, though.
40 million pound, 50 million
60
pound.
million euros. Those
He's
things.
worth it. He's just won. He's just won
No
European
way.
silverware.
No way. 60
Mate,
millions? No way.
It gets to the point in the season where you just need almost anyone.
No
Any
way.
bit that you think you might regret
They don't need
selling Smith Rowe?
Lookman.
You don't think?
They're not going to regret not getting Lookman, bro.
Lookman's a
They
good
didn't need
player.
Nah, man. Arsenal don't need Lookman.
I love Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, I helped build
He
his
scored
career.
today. So did Iwobi.
Yeah, I helped build his career. So
How so?
when I was speaking about him on my show, Filthy, like no one knew about him. No one wanted to speak about him. No one cared.
No one knew about who.
Smith Rowe. And I was like, this is the guy. This guy
What
should
about
be
everyone in
good.
the Arsenal academy?
Yeah. He's playing for a club like Arsenal, but Miles is the only one that knew about it.
Well, no one was giving him the props and saying this guy is a good
Yeah.
player. Like he should be playing. He should be
You
starting.
think you gave him the
I gave him the
confidence?
confidence, and then everybody
I
was
backed him from day one.
atting me and saying,
When was
okay,
your
Smith Rowe's a
video?
good player.
When was your video about Smith Rowe?
2000. He's 2008, 19.
90. I did one in 2018 saying that you must have watched my channel. You
He
must
was
have
always going to say that.
You must have watched my channel. I say he was fantastic for Arsenal.
But yeah, Smith Rowe, man, he scored today, man. Arsenal fans, we don't hate him. We love him. We hope we have a great career.
It's a good
man.
sell. It is a good sell. And sometimes, like, for those kind of players, they do deserve to be playing week in, week out. And he's just not going to play at Arsenal, really. So,
Yeah.
I think it's one of those ones where both parties win.
Yeah, good money as well, pure profit.
Isn't he
It's
like
boring
close to
saying
one?
that,
Isn't he close to like one of your record sales as well?
Yeah, him and Balogun, 35.
Yeah.
Do you know what their record
Arsenal
sale
don't
ever
do-
is? It's crazy. No, it's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain still.
To Liverpool, what was
Yeah.
that, like 38
40
or
million.
something?
35 million.
Nah, Balogun was the same price as well.
But it's your record. It's for Arsenal. I saw it today actually on a
But
graphic,
yeah, Balogun,
which I find quite interesting.
Like I said,
You're not
never
much of a
been
selling
like-
club, are
they're
you?
not-
Like,
yeah.
We're not good when it comes to transfer. When it
Why
comes to
is
doing
this game
business,
delayed?
we've never been good. Even from the Wenger days, when it comes to selling, we've never been good, man. We've never
Oh,
been
the
good.
mic's fucking not working.
Is that what's going on?
The
with
rest
these
mic
Bella?
not working. These guys are clowns, man. Honest to God, man, I hate these guys.
We've got to get it right, though.
Oh,
All right, we're on the way, boys. Come on.
they don't get it right when it's turned on.
Yeah, true.
Honest to God.
The clash of the Spaniards.
Come on, Villa.
Unai Emery
Come on,
versus
Emery.
Mikel Arteta.
I don't know about
Come on, Arsenal.
I'm celebrating like
pick
mad
clash up here.
today. I'm celebrating like mad if they score.
Is it?
Yeah, proper Villa me. I've always backed Villa. I've always backed the Villa, man.
He should be supporting Villa more than you, man. So Adam's more Villa than anyone here.
I am today.
God.
Oh, bloody hell.
I need you to
Okay,
be
here we
held.
go.
Come on, Arsenal. That's a foul.
That's a dive.
That's a foul,
That's a
man.
dive, man.
Come on, man.
Who was that?
During Timber.
Timber.
Falling over like that?
Come on, Martinelli. You need a big game today, boy. This is a massive game. And I could see why Arteta started him. This counter-attacking football. Trossard ain't got the pace, ain't got the legs really for these type of games. Pressing, he gets back. This is a big game for Martinelli, man.
Do you want more from him? I feel like his final product's still lacking.
Yeah.
It feels like we're at that point with a player where it's like it's got to come now.
How old is he now?
26.
Yeah,
No way he's 26. He's like 23.
I think he's one of them sneakily older than you think he is.
Nah,
I
he's
think
like 23.
25.
Who's that?
23.
Martinelli.
He's 23.
23.
26. He just
close,
gave
isn't
him
it?
3 more years, 3 more seasons.
People got
Three seasons
People got
on
like he's like 20 though, 21.
Yeah, you bang on like he's 17, some wonder kid, mate.
Yeah.
No, he
He's
needs
just
a
got
big
younger.
season.
younger.
He's just average.
He's not average, but
He's had one really good season.
He did, yeah.
And this is the
Last
season.
year.
He's Premier League average.
one
He's not
average
world. He's
season.
not elite level.
he's still a threat.
He's
though.
not
He's a big,
European.
No, he's not. He's not.
level.
Nah, because if he has a good season this season, then I think, that just happens to young players. They have dips.
Yeah.
But it's a big season for him because if Arsenal think they need a left
Yeah.
winger by the end
It's
of
like
the season-
Dalot. People think he's younger than he is. He's 22.
Delo's 22.
Exactly.
No way.
He's not 22.
Mourinho signed him.
See? There we go.
No, he's not.
No, he is.
25.
Oh, no, he's not 25.
No, he's
Mourinho
like-
I'm
signed
putting
him
money
when he was
he's close to
17,
25 and 22.
18.
He's 25.
How do
Yeah, Mourinho- Mourinho signed him when he was 17, 18.
To be fair, still younger than I
Dalot's
thought.
25.
Delo's not 22. You talking about a wonder kid?
I thought he was about 23, 24.
You said 22.
I'll be honest, I
Oh
thought
my
he was going to be older
God.
than that still.
Mourinho signed him.
Yeah, he signed him
Been there for a while, hasn't he?
We finished second and we...
Where did he sign?
No, from one of the
Benfica.
Portugal, Porto.
Porto.
Okay. When he's like 19 or
That
something.
lad that you were trying to sign, the winger, he's gone to Porto.
Which one, mate?
You mean
the
I
striker?
can't pronounce his name
The
very well.
striker,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna-
yeah. Or Meridian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
He's a striker, yeah.
Yeah, so he's striker, yeah. So,
We were trying to get him for 35 and he went there for 15.
and he's gone to the Portuguese league. With all due respect, I'm not, not to ban to the Portuguese league, but Chelsea are going in for a big name.
Hey, I mean, Gyökeres is killing it there. Everyone wants him. Everyone wants
if you
him
go
right
to
now.
the Portuguese league, like
Portuguese
Fabio
league's a
Vieira's
bit- I
failed,
don't know,
he's
it's a
going
bit
back to
weird,
Portuguese
hit and
league.
miss. Some of them are amazing, some of them are just
I feel like
crap.
recently some
Yeah.
of them have been better. Like obviously from Bruno onwards,
Yeah.
but like a lot of them have been pretty good.
Ruben Diaz, look at that.
I know this is an Arsenal stream, but because you're here, Zach, let me ask you a quick question. What do you make of Maresca's statement talking about his team? He's cut it to 20.
Yeah.
Doesn't know these guys. I'm training with these guys. These guys are under 2s.
I think
these guys are under 4s.
I think it's nice to hear someone that's basically quite cutthroat and like putting like he basically said in one of his things to I think it's about when he was talking to when someone asked about Ben Chilwell and he was like again like I said to Ben you're not going to be in my team, mate. And he said what he basically said like what do you want me to do? Lie to you and tell you okay I might give you a couple of minutes here and then we'll keep you in the squad. I think if I was a player, I'd much rather hear a manager go, yeah, sorry, Raheem, like, I love you. I think you're a great player. You're lovely guy.
Devil didn't say I love you.
Yeah, but you're just not going to be my team. And at least that way you have clarity to know, okay, cool, like, I either stay and I take the money, like he's on a big contract here, or I think, all right, I'll move on to whatever's next. I think either way, whatever the player does is fair enough.
The PR around it feels tricky for me as a football fan looking at it, because Guardiola comes in as a 2-time Champions League winner, one of the best managers around. He comes in and says, Joe Hart, you're not good enough. Maresca's got no weight on his CV. And even if he's right in the decision tactically, which I think we could maybe say he is with Ben Chilwell in particular, who's not been good in the last couple of years, it's just that lack of weight as a manager to say, I want to make these decisions. And he's kind of criticising the media so easily.
But what do you want him to do? He can't sit there and go, okay, well, because I'm only managed for a year or 2 years, like, I've got to
it's not his fault.
My time. Like, essentially, you've been given this job here. You can't, like, you've seen what's happened. If you get this wrong, you're going to get cut. So why wait and maybe make a decision that you don't want to make and then get cut?
That's
or
true.
actually take the risk and maybe it pays off. Like, I think Sterling, when he joined, was a great addition. I thought it was a good move. I didn't mind the fee. Like, he was 27. He's Premier League proven. And in the end, it hasn't worked out.
No.
And if the manager thinks, okay, well, we've seen him under several different managers now. Tuchel was one who really wanted him.
7?
Then we saw
Said
several. But we
It's
saw
probably
him,
close to 7. You've got Frank Lampard, Bruno in there for a game.
Yeah, I mean, Bruno is a good one. But still, we have seen him like legitimately under 3 different managers. Not once really has it worked out. And I can understand why people are going like, but Mudrik's getting a go and stuff like that. But essentially, Mudryk is on a lot less money. And
he's an asset you need to improve.
And he's a lot younger, right?
Yeah.
Whereas we kind of know what Raheem Sterling's ability at Chelsea at the moment is going to be like. And so if they can get some money back for him and get his wages off the book.
Where do you think he'll be in terms of
I think he should
all the links?
I think I'll go to Villa.
I think if he can go to, I think either
Villa.
or is great. I think he goes to Arsenal. I think that's a really good deal.
Italy?
No way in.
He's up
I think he stays in
coming
the
to
Premier League.
Arsenal.
I
You think he stays in the Premier League? Yeah.
Arteta shut that down already. He said he's a good player. I managed Raheem, but
Yeah.
he said he shut that down already.
Raheem loved him.
I know.
Raheem loved him. His form, when Arteta left for Arsenal, his form went like that. Honestly.
They worked together. I saw a clip of the City documentary from years ago, and it was about when Pep and Arteta were chatting about how Arteta basically worked with Sterling on like getting him in the right places and improving his finishing. There was a game against, it's like years ago, 2016 time, where basically he could have scored a hat-trick. I think in the end, you drew the game or lost the game, and Pep basically subbed Sterling off and was like, look, I've subbed you off because you've missed those chances. But I don't think you're a bad player or something. We just got to work on it.
Yeah.
And obviously, he went on to do pretty well at City.
Well, the
as
season after, he scored about 25 goals in all competitions.
Yeah.
So where do you think Chelsea would end up this season with Maresca? Because obviously it's new. You've got loads of players. Your system. You're still getting used to it.
Yeah, I think it's. So I put them in my predictions as 6th. Which is the same as last year, and maybe there's a surprise. Maybe there's a surprise where we end up doing a little bit better. Maybe there's a lot. I mean, God, we've signed so many players, but maybe there is a last minute addition to the squad where say Osman comes in and it clicks and it works. I'm not saying that Chelsea will do that, but
You should have.
Great play.
Yeah,
Arsenal breaking, by the way, on the left-hand side, Martinelli. We're waiting for some final product,
Great pass.
and he's made it just
Where's
about
Ben White?
Saka.
Where's Ben White?
It's a poor pass in there.
Yeah,
I
was
think
like
he was
a little
looking
bit behind
for
him.
Odegaard's run though.
Good.
Oh,
Havertz.
keep it.
Again.
Oh.
Where's Martinez? Someone there.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Just before that, I think a couple of minutes before that, Amadou Onana went down with an elbow from Timber. He looked like a bit shaken up. If he had to go off for Villa, they'd be worried, innit?
That was a poor pass. There.
Nah, I think they'll run it. He's all right. It was a head injury, but they're obviously.
No, I think he's all right now, but
He's all right.
it would have been a worry for Villa.
But yeah, 6th place. I think that's reasonable for Chelsea right now. Obviously, you've got a new manager. You've got loads of players.
Just got to see what happens. Like, we're one game in. Like, honestly, like the backlash after losing to the champions of the Premier League last week, I couldn't believe it.
It was a bit
really?
I thought like, don't get me wrong, I understand last season we didn't lose to you guys in the league. We drew both games.
Yeah, yeah.
4-4 was
Played well.
incredible. And so maybe look at that, it's slightly different. But I thought we weren't too bad.
Is the backlash related to the ownership as opposed to anything else?
Probably. And I think, like, essentially what wins City that game is, the Jackson chance that we had, where he puts it straight at Ederson. If that's Haaland, that goes in.
Yeah.
And the Haaland first goal, if that's Jackson, I don't know if
it's
that
Rose
ends up going
Ederson.
in. Essentially, it comes down to having the best striker in the world
Yeah.
in your front line there.
Yeah.
And I think football's so fickle. Like, if we now go on because if you've seen Chelsea's run in the Premier League,
You've got a good run.
We've got a really good run for a while
you've got
now.
a good run.
If Chelsea win like the next 6 games, suddenly everyone goes, oh, Maresca, like what manager of the season? Like what's happening? Like it's so fickle, and like all you need is that kind of run for the.
But we were talking about it, weren't we? You know, Wolves away.
Yeah.
They're due a big win. They beat City last season at Molineux. Did they beat Arsenal?
I mean, we have now got their.
No, we beat them twice.
We have got their best player now, essentially, in the side. But yeah, I mean, we have to win that. There's no doubt about it. And I think just little things like that as well can help momentum. Like I know, like Chelsea weren't amazing against Serviette, I think they were called on Thursday. But like, little things like that, like getting momentum, like just getting a win. Like,
you can play those kind of games easy.
Like, exactly.
Got so many players.
Also,
like,
it
why
very
not?
much wasn't the first team squad as well.
Yeah.
But I think those games can help us out massively for momentum, and the squad is so big as we've said.
There's talent there. I've said it since day dot. There's talent there, and Pochettino got a lot out of them. You know, I don't know necessarily about the manager.
We were really bad defensively last year.
Yeah.
We were
Only time
really
will
bad
tell.
defensively last year. And I hope, I think we're going to be equally as good going forward. And I hope we sort out the defense.
Defensively, I think that's where Chelsea will struggle this year because you still don't know your strongest back line. Like you don't know what centre backs pairing is gonna play each game. Off the ball, you could see that you still need a lot of work. Like so, your midfielders don't know if they should press, if they should sit back. But that comes with time.
That's what I think. The first 2 months, I think it's going to be up and down. And I do generally think once people start to figure out their roles in the side and how they're meant to defend, and even things like where the lines are going to be and all that kind of stuff, I think we'll start to see us come good because we need to.
Yeah, of course you do. It's a massive amount of pressure at Chelsea right now.
First 10 minutes into this game, it's
all Villa.
It's a bit cagey. It's not all Villa.
All Villa. Well, they're on the ball now.
It's all Villa.
They got their foot on the ball.
They're there, yeah. But Martinelli was bursting down the left-hand side, had a chance to pass it to Saka or Odegaard.
I think you'd sell a
Wasn't the
kidney
best
right now
pass.
for a draw, wouldn't you? You'd sell a kidney for 0-0. You
No,
would.
you need your
Sell a
kidneys.
kidney for 0-0.
I've got 2 kidneys actually, so I'm
No,
fine.
you
I don't need a kidney.
Trust me, you do. You need
Biologically
both of
speaking, you don't need 3 kidneys.
them. How many kidneys do you have?
Huh? I've got 2, but I'm saying I don't need 3. I don't need an extra kidney.
But you don't want to get rid
It's
of
a
it.
saying, Miles. Jeez.
You don't want to get rid of your kidneys for a 0-0 draw at Villa in September. I'm done for the rest of my life. What happened to a kidney? I
It's a
just
long
gave it
season if you lose
gave
it.
it for a 0-0
Start of the
draw at
season.
the start of the season.
A point.
And we still lost the season. Oh my God.
It is a bit cagey though. It's a little bit, keeping the ball
This is
very
good for
cautiously.
They're
love
seeing
this.
each other out, aren't they? They're kind of seeing what everyone's doing at the moment, it feels like. Like Ollie Watkins, they're not like charging down and trying to press them.
Controlled. But this is good
Yeah,
for
very
Arsenal. The
good.
longer this is more controlled for Arsenal, and we can contain the crowd. This is good for us.
It's a good point. City, anytime City have won at Villa Park, it's always in a way where the crowd is a little bit subdued. They can be a little bit bored, Aston Villa fans, I think. If you don't give them anything to talk about in the first 20, 30 minutes, they can be a little bit quiet, I think. They're obviously amazing fans, but I'm just saying I think you can manage
Has
that
been
game.
a bit different under this team though because they've been a better team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're fighting at the top end of the table, so
But there's a level, like you
there'll
said,
be a level of expectation in the
yeah.
ground today.
there is. But at the same time, they're still playing a good team. And we're
They're a
very
really good
position.
side, man.
Yeah, they
And
are.
people forget about Emery's run with Villarreal in the Champions League, getting to the semi-final, beating Bayern Munich. That goes under the radar a little bit. We keep talking about him as a Europa League manager. Last
he's
time he
great
managed in the
Europe.
Champions League.
He's just great in Europe.
Fantastic.
But there are certain managers out there as well who just understand knockout football. Where
Ancelotti.
yeah. Well, I always think Thomas Tuchel was fantastic at it. There are certain managers that just understand how to play that kind of way. Because also
Di Matteo.
in a league, yeah, Di Matteo, yeah, geez, yeah. Don't know if it quite worked out when he went to West Brom, but yeah, I think there are whereas in the league it's kind of it's tough to win a league. Whereas actually to win a cup competition, a little bit of luck goes your way. Just see it out, defend with your hearts, and you can end up doing it.
How many players are going down, man?
Injury for Villa here.
Who's that? Matty Cash.
I think he picked up a knock in the last game as
wow.
well. So
Okay, it's looking
Probably
like it's
him.
They
happening.
could put Konsa can go right back, can't he?
Kwanzaa, yeah.
Konza, yeah, goes to
What's
right
Konza
back.
is Diego Carlos on the bench?
Yeah.
What did he?
Wow.
I'm trying to think who started.
What happened here then?
Martinelli he's pulled up.
Skinned him.
Torres
Skinned
and
him.
Konza that was starting.
Yeah. That's always a bad sign when no one touches you. And then
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
outstretched.
His
He just
ankle.
outstretched, didn't he?
Nah, his hammy's gone.
Hammy.
They got
Yeah.
Maatsen on the bench as well.
Mm.
Yeah, he's not featured much so far. Well, only a couple of games, obviously, but I think he'll be starting ahead of Digne eventually. I think
They
Digne's a little
sold
bit
Moreno,
limited.
didn't they? To
Moreno, yeah.
Forest?
Has that gone through?
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I like Moreno when he came in, so that's a bit surprising, but you can't have 3 left backs. Obviously. Jeez. Yeah, it's been a slow game. Obviously, a couple of refereeing sort of decisions slowed the game down a little bit. Obviously, an injury to Matty Cash. Again, I think it plays into Arsenal's hands. I think it's just
massively, man. This is a big crowd. Like you make a mistake, a misplaced pass, the crowd's up. You get a corner, they're firing. So just keep it more contained. I'll take this, man. I'll take this all day right now. Look, they've got more possession in the first. What's this? There's more action in their half actually. Sorry, 50-50 in the midfield, but. It's not. I think if we score the first goal, I think we'll just contain it and we'll just take it from there on. But if they score, Villa, it's going to be tough because they will sit back and the counter will be on.
They're so good defensively, man.
Yeah,
so
it looks like Cash.
I always think that like they could improve on Cash, and then as the season goes on, he does kind of bring me back around and realize like he's. I always think if they want to be this top 4 team that can like every other position is really really strong, and then at right back they've got like a centre back in Konsa who can do right back and does it well, and they've got Matty Cash who. I can't quite work out whether he is like top 4 quality.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean because he's not like they can't get like a world class right back, but someone like a Pedro Porro. Yeah, he can get goals. He's inverted, can play. You know what I'm saying if he was in this Villa team, I'd be even more dangerous. So I understand that. Yeah, Matty Cash. I'm surprised he's been there for so long.
Nedeljkovic is coming on. Nedeljkovic, 18-year-old.
Fullback. Oh, okay. Yeah. To go right
Signed
back.
Him from
okay, wow.
Red Star Belgrade.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hopefully he has a stinker. Martinelli. Give away a penny.
Yeah, I think a lot of these clubs approaching the top 4 positions, Newcastle, Villa, I think they struggle with the finances a little bit with these current rules because they have to kind of chop and change and get money in and money out, and they can't go and sign a world-class right back like City did with Kyle Walker, for example, £50 million. It's not easy these days to do that.
Not. But that's why you need good
touch by
scouting stuff. Look at Brighton; they always find a gem.
Yeah, they found a couple. Man,
Dinger's come out of nowhere. This guy is looking like
money
a
this window, though. Huh?
Brighton spent I think 200 million. Yeah.
I know, but they spend well though.
But they
Saka! That's a great save by Martinez.
This guy always does it, man.
Great save. I thought that was nestling in the bottom corner.
Yeah, that was destined for.
And Villa was still
goal.
down to 10 men at that point.
Yeah,
Saka nearly making them pay. It's a good save because it comes through the bodies, doesn't it?
Wow, that's a top level
He's
save.
such a good keeper, man.
Yeah, lovely.
That's a world-class save.
Lovely save.
He's such a good keeper. You know what? He made an important save for them last season when Trossard was right in front of goal. And Trossard hit it straight at him and
he should have scored, shouldn't he, as well?
Should have
scored.
And he saved it.
I remember that.
Onana's still
Such a
holding
good
his
keeper.
short
Is he?
as well, yeah. I just saw him doing that.
Nedeljkovic.
Okay.
Say that again.
He looks tiny.
Nedeljkovic.
Yeah,
the J throws you off a bit.
it does. It's silent. The J's silent, Adam.
Yeah, that's why I said Nedeljkovic.
Like Django.
Declan Rice
Django.
Backstick! Somebody tapping it! We had the crossbar. What's going on?
Ref, give him a foul. Give him a foul to keep. Didn't they say that? Didn't they say they're being? They're going to start being harsh again on keepers, as in like if he's touched, they're going to give a foul.
Oh,
Vicario
So
said
they
that.
They said that before the season started.
that's not a foul.
That's not
Oh, man. He just grazed his
clever by
glazed his
Martinez,
arm.
Pathetic, man.
It's clever by Martin.
Pathetic.
That's
Drop like
so
this.
bad.
Pathetic.
What the hell, man?
That's actually one of my biggest pet peeves.
It's horrible.
Is the
He's nearly as tall as me.
keeper.
Imagine I went down like that. It's pathetic, man.
That is terrible.
Clever though, isn't it? That's how he winds people up.
Yeah.
Gets into people.
he wants to
Yeah, but the
Win
ref
against
shouldn't
Arsenal.
play into it, man. These guys are dickheads, man.
But to the ref, he's just seeing
Yeah.
But
And loads of bodies moving,
It's
and
like
then-
as
No,
far
he
as you
should
are.
see
If you
it,
started
though.
falling over
It's
now,
clever
that
from-
touches your
it's clever
shoulder.
from
I'm thinking
Martinez.
you're being a melt if you fall
because
over.
he knows
for that.
all the ref seeing his movement.
These guys
He's
are
going
idiots,
down.
man. They are honestly every single one of them are idiots.
Martinez is giving it today. Look at him. He loves it against us, bro. And we didn't even do him bad.
I think he just loves
We
it
only just
anyway,
kept him on the
you know.
bench for like 10 years. But that's not like... when he came in...
He's
he
flourished.
Who
Who's
was the
leaving?
keeper at the time? It was Chesney at the time.
Chesney,
yeah.
then Bert Leno came in.
Yeah, Bert Leno.
Yeah, he's been there. Well, we had even...
Feel like Fulham.
Yeah, he's at Fulham. Yeah,
Isn't it?
starting keeper. He does well for
Started
Fulham.
against us.
I think he had like the third most clean sheets last year.
He's
for
a good keeper, man. He's a good keeper.
Great shot stopper.
Oh, yeah.
He's better than Onana.
Who? Bert Leno?
Yeah,
Nah,
he's right up there.
It's close.
he's not.
It's not far off. When it comes to shot stopping.
He
Did
is.
you see Onana today do the double
Double
foot
foot.
challenge?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Lucky he won the ball. innit?
Honestly,
It's lucky
yeah,
I
very
remember
lucky he won the
that.
ball. And it was
Yeah.
lucky he won the ball.
I
but he
remember
didn't have
thinking that.
anything
Did he
to
touch
do
the
with it.
ball?
I actually forgot about it.
Yeah.
Imagine as well.
Yeah.
Imagine in pre-season, your keeper comes out and goes, "By the way, Manchester United fans, get ready because I'm going to be even more risky this
Can't
season."
say stuff like that, man.
Yeah, double-footed, you know.
Get on with your
I kind of
business, man.
respect it though. He's kind of going. I mean, you're not going to change me. innit?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You have to have like keepers have to be mental.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, you can't change me. I'm going to stick to playing.
Who's the top 3 mental keepers that's ever been in the Premier League?
Ooh, top 3 mental.
Mentality.
Like, yeah, just
Just mental.
nutters.
Oh, mental,
Nutters.
nutters.
Yeah.
Lehman was mental.
Lehman,
Barthez.
Sorensen,
Barthez is up there.
Nicky Weaver.
Remember Barthez used to do that? Barthez used to do that thing when people were taking penalties, just slamming his heels against the post
Yeah.
for ages.
Well, he was the one that did the first leg shake as well, right?
He pissed on the pitch before.
Who was it against? Oh my God. Who was it against Adam when I saw him? He came out like midfield at one point.
Yeah. He did that a lot.
He's just come out of midfield.
He would have been great in this era.
David James was a little bit.
Yeah,
cuckoo.
David James was a bit crazy. He was a bit.
Was that just like
Played
off
up
the pitch,
front?
like personality-wise, or?
That was just his personality. I think he had the potential to be one of the best keepers we've ever produced as a country. And on some level, he appeared so many times in the Premier League, hundreds of appearances. He's top 5
I
appearances
always
ever.
think David James was like a solid.
When I was growing up, he played for
That
City.
Calamity
Everyone thought he had the
James thing
ability to be the best keeper in the
Really?
league. He just didn't have the mentality for it. It's hard to keep your focus, man.
It's Calamity James.
That's Aaron
It's his
Ramsdale says,
performances
isn't it?
for England, which didn't happen.
Exactly. David James is very similar to Aaron Ramsdale in terms of
What's going on
talent.
here?
And then,
Stop the game again.
Do you think Ramsdale will leave?
well,
Oh, yeah, I think
he needs to be
has
playing at his deserved
I don't
level.
want him to leave, though.
Southampton.
Is he on the bench today?
Yeah, he's on the bench today.
I don't want him to leave. Obviously,
Who would be on the bench if he leaves? Or do you think you sign someone?
You got that academy kid.
Yeah, but we're trying to get for. We're going for another Spanish keeper, man. They want like 20, 25 mil, 30 mil for him. So I don't know, man. Ramsdale's too good to be sitting on Arsenal's bench. Like,
No,
he could be helping out other teams. Like
Yeah, like
100%.
Southampton are rock bottom of the table.
Well, he's linked to Wolves.
You reckon he fancies another relegation?
Wolves are rock bottom of the table.
Nah, if Wolves
He's a
will
West
get
Brom
relegated.
fan, isn't he?
Is he? Yeah, he's at that level.
Wonder if he'll go to Wolves then.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
an underrated derby between those
Did you
two.
see it last season?
What happened here?
crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, was he
He
pulled up
done
as
it.
well?
No,
he
he's
did his
landed on his
ankle.
ankle.
He did a shimmy and it done
Turned
his
his
ankle.
What is
yeah.
going on,
I
man?
know, like ligament
Those
damage.
aren't fun.
That could.
He's turned
What's going on? These Villa guys are dropping like flies today, man.
If they beat you now, it's gonna be so funny, man.
Right, well, if Leon
I think
Bailey
they'll beat
goes off and they still beat us, then.
I think they'll
But
beat you
then
anyway.
again, they've got that guy Duran. I think he might have something to say.
Is Durant good?
Yeah.
He looked good.
Or can
He
he
looked
just
good
hit the
last
ball
week.
He's good on
really
Football
hard?
Manager.
Huh?
He's good on Football
He
Manager.
looked good the other. He looked good the other day. I'll tell you that he was strong. He was holding up the ball. He looked very good last week.
How
he did,
crazy
yeah.
is it as well? In the summer, he was putting up the images of him doing
Phila
West
Jean
Ham,
warming up for Villa.
Irons, and then one scored against.
He
them.
went to the wrong
And then,
Clary.
Yeah, didn't make the move in the
No,
end.
you're not going West Ham. You're going to Villa.
Your manager looks like that when he has to put you on. Fuming. Fucking come on.
I've had that, you know. I was playing a charity game at the Etihad this summer, right? And Paul Dickoff, right? By the way, we had nine
great, Paul
nine players. So we had no one available on the bench. He still tried to substitute me. That's how bad I was on my life.
That's how bad you are.
So, and then Paul said, "Come off." I said, "I can't hear you, mate. Well, I'm on the other side of the pitch." I floated to the other side of the pitch. You wouldn't substitute me. But yeah, City legend.
9 men and he still wants to take off.
I've got a bad
9
knee.
men.
I've got a bad knee
Raging
on my
still.
life. I've got a bad knee. That's what it was. But yeah,
Where were
he
you
tried to
playing?
substitute
Was it 11 aside?
Yeah, 11 aside.
Where were you playing?
I couldn't run. I was centre back, but I missed an open net at the end. But anyway, that's a long story. Paul Dickoff, man. He was small, by the
Bailey's
way.
back on the pitch, by the way. I thought he was definitely going off after that.
So he's back on.
Yeah, he's back on at the moment.
Maybe they're just time wasting to wind you up a little
No,
bit.
it's-
Slow the game.
Nah, his ankle actually went underneath him, to be fair, just there. But it wasn't.
Depends how bad he did it, innit?
Leon Bailey, he'll be all right.
Fewest touches in the first 20 minutes. Ollie Watkins, 1.
Kai
Kai
Havertz.
Havertz,
2. But it hasn't really got to the strikers, has
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Like, there's been nothing.
It's the
to
nature of modern
strikers
football,
yet.
isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
just
Hopefully, could stay like that.
modern strikers they just hold position and the score.
There was that famous game that like Icardi played for Inter where he scored a hat trick and had like 6 touches.
Crazy. Where is he now?
That's an achievement.
Galatasaray.
Yeah, they love him in Turkey.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah, I
watching
remember
them the
that.
other night.
yeah, because they were playing in the Europa, in the
Champions League, innit?
qualifier.
Yeah.
Qualifier.
Yeah, Jose Mourinho got
against
knocked
young
out.
boys against young boys.
Yeah.
Did they? Fenerbahce got knocked out.
Yeah, so no Jose Mourinho in the Champions League.
God,
You know they
thank
came
God.
second last season with 99 points in the Turkish league. Second. That's crazy,
99
man. They got 99 points and came second.
Now, that's heartbreak.
That's heartbreak, man.
99 points, you don't win the league. So how much did the other team have?
They've got this
101?
mad thing. They got this mad conspiracy about everyone against them in Turkey. Like they think every club in Turkey is against
Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce. Yeah, including the TV and all that. It's like a mad, it's like a massive conspiracy.
It's like Arsenal.
No one's everyone against Arsenal. It's to the fans.
You know what the
though,
biggest
like,
conspiracy theorists in football? There must
Nah,
be one
no
fan base that's
way.
like mad.
You were chucking
conspiracy.
conspiracy theories out the other week.
What?
Your fixture one.
What do you mean?
Is that you've forgotten what you said last week?
What I said last week, right? I said the big games in the Premier League are never at the start and end of the season. So when Chelsea, Man United, Rory brought up the example, but City, Arsenal will never be the first game of the season.
No.
Never. It's not completely randomised, the fixture.
Yeah, because it's about engagement.
There is an element of like seeding.
100%. There's always a big game every weekend.
It can't be randomised.
It's
Yeah.
never going to be
That's
randomised.
just the nature of the Prem.
No, it's not.
Brett, name me the last weekend you went and looked at the weekend fixtures and thought, oh my
That happens a
god,
lot,
none of
though.
these games. Really?
Yeah, Super
Always
Sundays. There's a few
There's
Super
been
Sundays you
some
look at.
Super
Yeah,
Sundays.
you're
There's
like,
only
oh.
6 sides at the big 6, and the rest
Sundays.
are
I always think there's something.
Like generally speaking,
a majority of the
people
Premier League aren't
think
big.
this is a big game.
that's a good point, to be fair.
People only think this is a big game. The last
A lot of games now have become tougher. Like
Super-
Brighton 2 years ago.
It's not
3
randomised.
years
It's
ago,
not completely
no one would have said
random.
a
It's
thing.
No, it's not
completely
completely
random.
randomised because you have to make sure United and City are away.
Yeah.
Yes.
One's home, one's
Same with
away.
Tottenham
But
Arsenal.
The fixtures are still randomised.
But United, City, and then Liverpool, Arsenal.
What's going on here? Because you do things
Oh,
that
he won the
free kick.
ball.
That's not a free kick. Ollie Watkins.
Would that have stood?
Yeah, that's nowhere near a foul.
Because it wasn't a foul on the.
Nowhere near a
Was it
foul.
Gabriel?
Was it not Timber?
It's Gabriel. He does things
It is
like
Gabriel, yeah.
Bailey's done really well there. Won the
So
ball.
wins the ball.
this. Bro, you see what Gabriel
He's
is?
got to finish that,
He has
man.
to
What are you
score.
doing?
Ollie Watkins has to score.
Rogers puts it across, basically an open goal.
Has he double kicked it? Like kicked it off
Nah.
his.
The ball. He needs to use his left foot.
He has to score that.
Do you know what? Do you know?
How have Villa not gone
big
1-0
moment.
up?
He's
Yeah.
like that though, Watkins. I know we give him credit for the Dutch game for England and last season one of the highest scorers in the Premier League, but he's still a 1 in 3. He screams 1 in 3 to me. He gets premium chances now he's at Villa. He deserves the chances he takes, but he's a 1 in 3, mate. He is a 1 in 3 striker.
Bro, see, and look now.
Well, he might get another 2 chances.
You always
so-
feel like he needs 1 or 2 or 3 to score.
Villa pressing Arsenal high up the pitch.
Oh,
Timber.
Arsenal are
You guys are
shaking.
shitting
Arsenal
yourself.
ball
out.
out.
And I said one misplaced pass, a mistake.
Yeah, you guys are
Gabriel
shitting
gave them.
yourself.
He had
He
no.
does do that,
He
innit?
does
Oh,
that.
Villa are giving the ball away.
Yeah, come on,
Let's see
Arsenal.
something in
The
Arsenal.
young
Go on, then.
fullback.
Yes, Odegaard, control it.
That was smart, yeah. That was smart from Odegaard.
Gabriel always does that. He tries to use his strength. He didn't need to use his strength there. The ball, you just place it back to the keeper. That's it.
Villa will feel
Especially
like
when you got Ryan
they
got
should have been 1-0 up by now.
Why are you trying to beat him there? It's just fucking shit, man.
That's
Come
one
on,
of them
man.
chances when you
Why are you
miss
trying to
that.
beat
You think
him,
about
mate?
it for
Yeah.
ages.
You almost need another chance to happen really quickly
Yeah.
to get yourself over it.
Oh.
Nice. Come on,
Out of, all
bro.
his,
well
out of
done.
all of his finishes in the
Well
last
done,
like,
come on.
year for
That's
Watkins as well, that's one of his
Yeah,
easiest
yeah.
ones.
Corner.
He scores difficult chances, doesn't he? The one for England was
Literally,
ridiculously
that
hard.
one- yeah, against Spain, crazy finish.
Yeah,
He
ridiculous.
had too much time to think about it. He knew it was coming.
Oh, Gabriel.
I just think you should use his left foot. The ball's kind of coming that way, so if you use your right, it's always going to be going
Yeah.
to that angle.
Yeah.
Use your left foot, send it the other way.
Lee Carsley's in the stadium watching before the, I think Ireland game is the next one for England in Ireland.
You think he'll be the permanent manager? I know he's not the permanent at the moment. but-
Interim, man.
I genuinely
God.
don't think they'll make him permanent.
I pray to God.
Pray to God.
Pray to God.
Who would you like then?
I like him, by the way, but England
He's
deserve
got-
a top
he's
level
playing
manager.
Good football as well, actually.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh, Villa getting out of that, just about.
You look nervous, man. Arsenal look nervous today.
No, we don't look nervous.
It'll be next England manager will be Pep Guardiola.
Do you think?
I think Pep's gone at the end of the season.
But they
I,
need a
don't- I think
manager
I think
now.
he's more likely than you think to stay.
Because there's no tournament this summer, so keep using Carsley. Let him just tick it over.
Got high hopes.
Then
there,
once
is that?
at the end of the season, Pep's goes, "Oh lads, we're getting relegated to League Two. Okay, cool. I'll go take the England job, boys."
What do you know about the situation that I don't know in terms of the legalities of it?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. All coming ahead in the next month, my friend. By the sounds of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I just don't see it personally.
What happens?
Why you take England?
What
Why?
happens?
For him?
What happens if they do go City?
It's a lot of if, buts and maybes, isn't it?
You're League Two now.
I don't know.
Also, who gets kicked out of League Two?
I don't think it'd be to League Two.
It
happened.
wouldn't
I
I
be
don't
that.
think they're relegated. I don't think they're relegated at all.
There's no point.
I think
relegating
that's.
them, man.
I think if
I
they
do
get
think-
found guilty, that's one of the
I think
highest
if we're found guilty,
possibilities.
we're found guilty.
I think you'll get one of the. I think you, again, very much just up in the air.
Come on, Arsenal,
I
get
think
the ball, man,
you'll
come
get like a transfer ban for years that will affect. Like their whole thing will be like, okay, we
I
don't
don't know,
want them
'cause
to win anything for a while.
I don't
So we'll
know.
give them a 4-year
I've never seen the
ban.
transfer ban muted in terms of discussion about this case. I've never. It's,
No,
it's
if they
more
get done,
sporting.
it'll be a relegation or massive
Can't-
point
I just
deduction
wouldn't believe them
if they get
relegating.
done.
So
Like,
we-
relegating a club that has like the biggest stars in like Haaland.
Yeah, but
Kevin De Bruyne.
Juve got relegated, not for completely different
But
reasons.
that was also a long time ago. Like football now is in a very different place where you need these big clubs that have all these stars just for like revenue purposes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Come on, what is that, Saka, man?
Villa playing out well.
Come on,
Game's
man.
pretty even.
It's August, man. You should be letting your hair down, enjoying the game. But you're nervous, man. You know, but honestly,
Well done,
Hartley's got to
Thomas.
keep
got
that in
carnival on
there.
Sunday.
He did the right thing, bro. If you can't control it, just make sure it doesn't go
Struggling to
beyond
get
you.
across there.
But if it goes beyond him, Ben White's up the
Remember
pitch.
Maguire.
Villa's doing really well. Villa defending well, pressing well, causing problems for Arsenal.
They're going to do that. They're going to do that. There's Villa Park. I expect them to play well, man.
It's still summer and Arsenal are shitting themselves. It's the start of a brand new season. It's like,
themselves,
it's like Reading Leeds Festival. With Glastonbury for a few weeks ago. Wasn't it? I mean, just relax, man. Shitting yourself,
Carnival in
man.
a couple days.
Got Carnival
On Sunday.
Got Miles on a float after losing 2-0 to Aston Villa. Do you know what
I ain't going to be on a float.
I was on a float like 2 years ago. It was so good, man. It was so good being on a float for it. Oh,
it?
man, it was amazing.
How did you find your carnival experience then?
It was fantastic.
Did you get a wine? Did you get any?
I was working professionally at the time. But they're so good. You just hop on and off and stuff. It's so sick, man. It's so good.
I haven't actually done it via float. I normally walk around, but somebody told me that it is good, like via float, man.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But anyway, forget that. We've got to do this first.
You got your own carnival.
Yeah, we got our own carnival, and this is where I want to see us dance.
If they
to the
score
beat.
from this, come on. Lob it in the box. Come on. Let's get a goal on the board.
Oh, he's thrown it out. Thrown out.
No! Just get out of the way. Chill out, Ray, man. Look, he's gonna kick it in, right at the
Ray's
back of
got that
Saliba.
any minute.
Nah, Ray, you know
Bozo
what?
Ramsdale had it.
Ramsdale.
But I think
Ray
both of them
made
have
one
got it.
mistake against Tottenham. He did it once against Tottenham when we was beating them 3-0, and he passed it straight to them and got them back in the game.
Yeah.
If you were Ramsdale right now, your personality is who you are. Would you rather sit on the bench for an Arsenal side that could win the league, or would you want to start for Southampton or Wolves? What would you rather do?
I think Ramsdale will want to go away because I know
Yeah.
he thinks he can try get into this England squad and just play football.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
loves
yeah,
football. Like, I don't think he wants to sit on this
I
bench,
think that's a good shot. Yeah.
especially when he had a good season for us.
Yeah.
He never came in as a second keeper. He came in to be the first keeper.
You signed him for
Got
30 mil.
replaced. Nah, he wants to play, man. He's too good to be.
But do you
sitting
think
on
maybe
Arsenal
he thinks, well, I can play for Arsenal?
Is that
I think professional players always think, I'm the best. I can always be the best.
No, see?
Ortega thinks that at City. Yeah, Ortega thinks he's better than
He
that.
gets given a chance every now and again. Gets given a chance.
Well, I mean, Ortega was massive for last season. The save
Where's
against
the
Sun.
card in that?
There's no card.
It's a
For God's
card,
sake.
it's
Let
not
your hair
fucking-
down. It's summer.
Summer.
proper tractor voice. Come out.
Summer.
We've got festival season, man. We had all points
No,
east
but I
last
don't want-
weekend.
You're fouling. Just don't foul, man. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Oh, good ball. Good ball.
Why did he pass it back?
That's decent from
Martinelli
Arsenal.
released
attacking.
it. Released
Let's
it.
go back to the same place then, Martinelli. Who's that?
Easy repeat.
Declan Rice. Bro, Declan Rice is playing a lot on that left-hand side, you know.
Well, he is the left centre mid, isn't he? Party's,
Yeah, he's
Party's DM, isn't he?
But he's actually just, he's sticking up. Yeah, Party, Party, you got to think about it. He's just turning around. He's turning around. Stand on the
Play it in.
ball, man.
Go on,
Villa!
Oh,
Saliba's done well there.
Come on, you Villa.
read it.
Yeah, he did
Well
very
done,
well.
Saliba. Well class.
I've always been a big fan of Villa. Come on, lads.
Party's just looking around. Stand on the ball. Shit, how's it?
So that is
You are right, you are
There
right.
is that classic one where he kicks it and gets booked for a yellow card for no reason.
Oh!
God, Thomas Party, man.
You do that when you were trying to win the league.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
And you just shot it
Shot
over.
it to- oh, yeah,
Was that
top corner.
Anfield? Where was that?
Is that Emirates, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I
the
remember
Emirates.
it was the last. We was drawing the game or something.
Southampton. Brighton.
I think it feels like Southampton.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
was 3-3
Bournemouth,
or
Newcastle.
something.
Are we
Yeah,
not on
yeah,
TV
yeah.
Yeah,
tomorrow?
they've fixed that, ain't they, Booth?
Oh, we're not on TV tomorrow.
No.
Oh,
You get deprioritised when you come 10th.
When are you playing? Monday.
6th.
Oh, you're
yeah.
at 2 o'clock.
You finished with Man United.
I know. Everyone said, I saw Carragher. Carragher said a thing recently about, Cole Palmer's a United fan. Like, if Chelsea have as much of a bad season as they did last year, he might want to move to them. We were above them.
Yeah, but you didn't win anything.
And he won the league more recently. And the European Cup.
Oh, ref, that's
No,
a foul
that's
by
not-
Saliba.
McGinn's playing
That's
for
That's
it.
a foul by Saliba.
McGinn's playing for that.
Saliba's
No,
a
that's
clever one,
nasty.
you know,
the
pretending to
Meg
be
is
injured.
nasty there as well.
That's
Referee's a
nasty, man.
joker, man.
That's the right decision.
That's not, bro.
I think he's the
fouled
best
Saliba.
referee. He's
What
the
are you
best
talking
referee.
about?
Of course,
bro.
what do you mean? You're not, look at this. You're not
That's
making
not a foul. That's not
That's
a foul.
a great battle.
bang.
That's a foul by
not a
Saliba.
foul. Get out of here, man.
A foul by
That's a foul
Saliba.
of Saliba.
Saliba
Yeah.
fouls it.
Does he?
What game are you watching?
Bruv, I'm watching Saliba roll over, man.
Come on.
The
Come
Meg,
on.
though, from Saliba and Watkins is very nice.
That's embarrassing.
McGinn is. Come
Here we
on.
go. I reckon Watkins' goal, header,
Please.
top bins.
Please.
Sending Onana.
There's someone offside.
Sending someone on the keeper.
What is going
Come on, lads. Do it for Gabby Agbonlahor.
What is that? How's me
Come
offside?
on. Yeah. Oh.
Do it for Gabby
your
Bonlo.
Go on.
Archer's been done there.
Go on. Do it for Denilson.
Oh, McGinn.
No, he's on. He's off.
Havertz is on.
off.
No, he's on. He's on.
He's off.
He's on.
Havertz is on.
He was on.
He's on.
Havertz is
Arsenal.
on.
What the hell was that?
He was on.
Havertz was on. That was a great run by Havertz.
He was on.
He was on.
You'd be no good as a linesman's.
He was off.
Havertz was on.
He was miles on, lad.
What was
It was
that?
the other fella that I don't know who it was, but someone was
The
dropping back.
pass from Havertz there.
Just
is
rushed.
Stinky.
Stinked it.
Yeah, he's-
Stick, dude.
Oh, ball at the top. Saliba, Watkins.
Go on. That's not Saliba.
Waits him.
It is Saliba. I'm scared.
ref.
No
Ref.
corners, no
That's a good battle,
Strep-
those two.
Ref. No ref. Go on.
Chill out.
Some yellows, ref.
No yellows.
Wait, if McGinn
Handbags.
gets
Handbags.
to get booked. If McGinn
Handbags.
gets booked, White has to get booked.
Don't
Because
book
they're
him.
both to the
Don't
same
book
book.
him.
But White loves it though.
I love a
Don't
kick.
book him.
Ben
McGinn
White
loves it.
Kicking the
loves
ball at
it.
someone is brilliant.
Don't book him. Don't book him for that. That's boring.
If he
man.
books McGinn, he has to book White
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Don't book either of them. Just get on with the
Yeah,
game.
don't book
Yeah,
anyone.
you are right.
Don't be
He
star of the
shouldn't.
show.
He
This
shouldn't.
guy's a melt. Don't be star of the show. It's not about you.
Oh, Arsenal, we're playing into their hands. We don't want this though.
Whose foul is that, though? Arsenal.
I think it's.
That
He
first,
does well.
he's holding his shirt.
They're having a good
Holding
battle,
his
these
shirt.
two.
Go on.
He is holding
That's a
his shirt.
foul. That's a foul on
he
Villa.
hasn't-
Oh,
He
get
hasn't
up.
fouled Saliba.
That's never a
He's
foul.
allowed to boot the ball. You're allowed to boot
Yes,
the ball.
Ben
Someone.
White. Look at Ben White. Ben White loves
What's he
it.
given?
It's a drop ball, I
Just
think.
booting the
Yeah,
play.
you're allowed to boot the ball at someone.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are. You're allowed to boot the ball at someone. If the ball's open play, you can boot the ball anyone
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want.
it doesn't matter where you beat.
Don't matter. What do you mean? You're
The
not allowed
ball's
to,
in play.
if me and you going for the ball, I'm allowed to boot it right at you.
Yeah.
What are you talking
What?
about?
There
You
has to
boot
be-
in
there
open
has to
plays.
be
Yeah.
foul.
Is he onside? Is he onside here?
It's just when the
Havertz.
whistle's gone.
Is Havertz onside?
Miles on.
Yes, Miles on. He's on.
Did you fail your
Tielemans.
GCSE PE?
Right, man.
Come on.
No.
It's
Doesn't matter.
Tielemans
Anyway,
played
the
him on.
pass is abysmal.
Bailey
Shit.
did well, to be fair.
Yeah,
You
he
can't
did.
convince me he's a good player.
Tielemans,
Albert.
Tielemans kept him on, sorry. Oh, it is an Arsenal free kick.
Come on, man.
Free kick.
He booted the ball at him.
You're
No, it
allowed to
wasn't for the
boot the
boot.
ball. Miles, if
And
the
he's
ball's in
fallen,
the middle,
he's fallen for the.
I'm allowed to
goal.
The
volley
whistle
your
was
head.
given for the foul on
I
Saliba.
I am.
Foul, yeah.
All right, if someone's playing, like, if there's a player laying on the floor, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a drop, and,
But
and
there's been no, the ref
It's
hasn't
only
blown.
ever a foul if the whistle's goal.
Yeah.
okay, it's not
the
a
whistle
foul,
hasn't gone.
but he gets the ball. I'm getting up, and he intentional turns round and says, "You know, what, I'm just gonna boot it in your
Yeah,
head."
it's not a foul.
Bang.
If the ball's
and then
live.
he's out conscious.
It's not a foul.
What? You can't get a yellow card for that.
No,
That's-
it's not a
where's the
foul.
fair play? Where's the
Not
fair
a
play in that?
foul.
Where's the sportsmanship?
I think if
Sportsmanship.
there's an intent to play the ball, you're okay.
Yeah.
But if you intentionally just boot the ball
But
at
how,
someone's head,
how can you judge someone's intent?
Do you remember when Fergie said about Van Persie could have killed him?
Yeah, but Ashley Williams.
Oh, he should have gone
I
down.
thought that was about to be a penalty then.
He should have gone down.
should have done it.
Diving Arsenal.
That young fullback doesn't look good, does he? What's his name again?
Yeah, he looks too young.
18 when he said.
You can't do that, this Saliba.
He just did it.
He just done it, Adam McKola.
He just did it.
What
Got
is
away with it. Got
what
away
is
with
going
it.
on with our centre
Come
backs,
on,
bro?
Villa.
We can't give away goals, bro. These boys are not good today, man.
You take a 0-0.
No,
You would.
it's 0-0 now.
Yeah, you take-
I don't want to take this. I've got to be losing to take
Come
a
on,
0-0.
Mike. Let's see something from this kid. Brazilian wonder kid. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Top bins.
Oh, boring.
Same old.
Brazilian Jack
He loves
Grealish.
that turn, didn't he?
He's not the
Corner.
Brazilian Jack Grealish.
He's a Brazilian Dean Windass. Come on.
He
Oh.
just had a pop on him.
Need a
though,
big-
He
didn't
did actually, yeah.
He's so
he?
good.
Odegaard's so good.
He's so good.
That was
Offside.
outrageous.
Saka's
Diving
offside.
in like that was.
Odegaard's
is
so good, isn't
good,
he?
bro.
Digne diving in like that was crazy. man.
Odegaard is so good, man. He's technically sound. He's
Was he offside?
so good.
They say Saka's offside, yeah.
Saka was offside, right?
His footwork there.
It was good, man.
He's good, man. He's a good player, bro. Odegaard.
Odegaard?
Is very good.
Oh,
Is he
without
top
doubt.
5 playmakers in world football? Be honest.
But that
Be
doesn't
honest.
mean someone's not good.
Yeah,
No, I'm not saying that.
He
am I?
always does that.
But
Is he
no, it's,
top?
it's an honest question. Is he top 5?
Is he better than Lionel Messi? No.
No, but is he top 5 in his position? Honest question.
I don't know. He might
I don't
be.
think his
He's not.
position
He might
exists
be.
anymore. His position barely exists now. Ted.
He's one of the best in the Prem, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Like,
there's that. He's top 5 in the Prem.
him, Bruno,
He's top 3 in the Prem in that position.
KDB.
I think Bruno's better than Odegaard.
Okay, Bruno G.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he can
No,
control.
Bruno. F.
Bruno Fernandes. Either one of them. I don't think.
Foden's better.
Nah,
I don't think
Bruno's
Bruno
better than
Fernandes can control a game.
Bernardo's
like
better.
Odegaard. I don't think he can control a game like
players.
Odegaard.
De Bruyne's
Two
better.
different players. Though.
Oh, De Bruyne, yeah.
Gundogan's better. Palmer's better.
He's going to get considered a bit of a
Palmer's
deeper player now.
Well, actually, he could be a false 9.
Yeah.
A lot of people speculate he could be a false 9.
Birds.
Fluff.
Oh,
He did. He kicks it from behind him a lot.
Yeah,
He, like,
yeah,
hooks it.
Yeah.
Time.
there we go. Lovely from Partey. Look at that.
What did he just turn on the ball?
Have Arsenal had a chance yet?
No.
it's
Like,
It's a tight
yeah,
game.
Not
in a tight game.
Saka.
Yeah, and he kind of made that out of nothing, didn't he? Really?
There we go.
Arsenal.
Who's on the edge? That's where Moreno comes in.
And then
Box
Havertz
crushing midfielder.
should have.
Oh, you don't need Moreno for a chance like that. You should be doing it anyway.
pass
Declan Rice, 100 mil for that.
That's a good ball, because. Oh, I nearly want to.
Go on, drive now. Get up the pitch. Look, you get up the pitch, man. Where's everybody?
Slow, innit?
Is Trossard fit?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. You need this kind of game later in the season.
You need
But obviously,
this
the
now.
fixtures are completely
Get
random.
Villa
It's no
Park
choice,
away
so
now.
we don't know about
Get
it.
Villa Park out of the way now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I don't need this in April or March. I don't. Get this away now.
Oi!
Great pass.
Arsenal
from
in.
Declan Rice.
Oh, what's that?
Was it offside?
No.
It was all
He's
onside.
a helmet.
He's
I don't
just
care.
missed.
He'll score today.
He's a helmet, man. I don't care.
I think he gets a corner though.
If he racked up 20 Premier League
really?
goals,
That's
he'd be
good
the
defending,
worst.
that's
He'd be the worst
great
standard
defending.
player to ever get 20 Premier League goals. I honestly, he scored 13 last season. How did he score
well.
13?
That's a great pass from Declan Rice.
Yeah.
It's difficult to
Is
finish.
that defending? It's a goal kick.
It's good defending though because he can't.
That's a
He
corner.
can't get the ball back across the goal
Yeah.
Is it a corner?
You almost have to take
because he might
touch
go
and
with his left
turn.
foot there and
Yeah.
flick it, but he can't.
Corner? Go
Yeah,
kick.
goal kick.
Press. Come on.
Wow.
That's that new goalkeeping, that goal kick technique everyone's doing.
What's that?
So the player takes it and the goalkeeper goes to the right. So then
He's a centre
it
back.
means when the keeper gets it, he can then move it forward and not be under pressure, supposedly.
Oh,
referee!
Yeah, foul.
That's a foul.
Felt like a harsh foul.
That's a yellow, man.
That's not yellow.
Yellow.
They're getting a lot of knocks.
Come on, man. He went for the ball, man.
And not at the time. They haven't even started the Champions League yet.
This
That's
is
true. Yeah.
This is looking like a set piece game, Somebody's going to win from a corner
Yeah, Nick
or,
will
Are the
or a
studs
free
up?
kick.
Are the studs up?
No way.
That's a yellow card
not a yellow
all
card.
day long.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
In today's football?
That's a yellow card.
Is it?
Was he booked?
No, I don't think so.
Buvey, the chat have asked you to name 5 playmakers better.
They're going
I'll
crazy.
say De Bruyne. We all agree. Is that fair?
Yeah.
I'll
No,
say
no,
Phil Foden. We
No,
all...
no, you don't need anybody else's
No,
validation.
no, but I'm asking. I'm
No,
not
give
just gonna
us
say, all right, I'll
5,
say
and then
anyone.
we'll tell you.
I don't think Foden's a better playmaker. I think he's a better player. I don't.
Go on,
think he's
just
a better
give us
playmaker.
5, Buvey. You tell us your 5. Don't ask
Foden,
us.
De Bruyne.
Playmaker.
Yeah.
Gundogan's better in that position. Bernardo Silva. That's 4.
They're all City players.
Yeah, well, we're the champions of England, mate. And who for Real Madrid?
Oh,
Oh,
fucking hell.
Rodgers.
Rogers.
Oh, well done.
I thought it was Archer Rodgers, innit? Fucking hell, what a
Well
run by
done,
Rodgers.
Ryan.
What a run. Well done, Raya.
Frankie de Jong's better.
Frankie de Jong.
No, Bruno. Both Brunos in the Premier League are better.
Bruno Guimaraes ain't better than him.
Good save, though. Well done.
Also, I feel like Bruno
Different
Guimaraes
players
plays
as
deeper.
well, man.
He does. He plays in the 6. But Odegaard, everything goes through Odegaard. I think he controls the game.
I
for
like
Arsenal.
Odegaard.
Odegaard's
I'm only
fantastic.
whining.
On
He's
his
a very good
profile, I
player.
think
I like
Odegaard's one of the best.
He's good, man.
I like to see him more in big games. Went a bit quiet.
I think
against
he's one of
saying
the
that he
best
scores
bargains
in
as well.
big
You-
games.
you can
Against
get
Bayern Munich, you want those moments from him, don't you?
He
You don't
scores in big
see
games.
enough. You don't. but you
Still
don't see
young
enough.
though, man.
Oh, we played by
How young is he now? What are we doing? 27, 28? I mean,
Because he didn't play a huge amount for Real Madrid, did he?
I'm being harsh.
And he
'cause
went
he's
there
fantastic.
really young. He went there at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
He
course.
was a wonder kid. And his career was kind of going a bit like,
Yeah.
where's
There
it
are
going?
Arsenal fans that criticise. It's not just me,
He
but
went on
there are
loan to the
Arsenal fans that
Netherlands and
criticise.
then he was at Real Sociedad.
Was it
for a little bit.
Sociedad? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's where he kind of brought it back.
with Moreno and Isaac
And David Silva?
and Silva.
Maybe not by that
So-
point.
Not that point, but
not
Silva
by
was
that
there.
point.
It was
But yeah,
Moreno, him, and
Silva came
Isaac.
later.
Yeah, those 3 were there.
God, I love David Silva, man.
But yeah, now he's coming to his own. Even his loan spell at Arsenal the first season, it was a bit underwhelming. Everyone was like, okay, cool, we can see what he's doing here.
He got
But
him for like 30 million, wasn't it? It wasn't like crazy money. I
good
think.
money,
it's
yeah. It's a good
35
deal.
mil,
He's
30,
fantastic.
35 mil. So now, how much is Odegaard now?
Hey,
60.
forwards.
Treble it.
60?
At
I
least,
think,
70 mil.
closer to, I think,
100 mil.
more.
55?
Yeah, I think closer to 100.
100 million player, man.
100?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy's only like
Who's
24.
paying that?
Someone wanted him from Arsenal. You're not getting him
Right,
out
think
there.
about
for
who's going for
Yeah, but
100 million
would actually-
nowadays.
who wants him, though?
I
No, no, sure.
It's not about,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he can play.
Let's
most-
say, like,
that's
remember when
basic
Barcelona
economics.
come
There's
for
no demand.
Coutinho or,
Yeah.
you know, let's, oh, that's
There's no
a great
demand.
tackle from
Hate tackles.
Rodgers.
Oh,
Oh my
Go on,
God.
Villa.
You got
Come
sent
on.
to the shot
for
there.
Diaz Dublin.
Who was that? Tielemans?
Boys, boys, look at Leon Bailey. He's
Go
ghosting
on.
him. Look at Leon
Yeah.
Bailey. Look
right.
at
Oh, it's too much.
Get it away!
holding each other's hands. Jesus.
Who was that with the footwork and thingy?
That was embarrassing. That was prime. John McGinn was prime
was it Yuri
Ronaldinho.
Tielemans?
Yeah, I think so, you know. It looked like a Yuri Tielemans type of play. Rodgers is, turning it on, you know.
Rodgers
There's a
having a
second where he had a
fantastic
bit of a
game,
wobble
man.
in the game,
Yeah.
but
Come on, boys. I'll take 0-0 at half time, though.
It's creeping up, isn't it?
7 minutes. I'll take 0-0 now.
I'll take. Let's just go. Please don't go in this game 1-0 down at half time. Not this late in the half, please. That changes the whole tactics, the whole team talk, the whole atmosphere.
Anything else?
Just changes it for me.
Here we go.
Go on.
Lovely. Have a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, he's blocked it. It's open. Goal.
Please do it.
No.
Yes.
No. I thought that was going straight to the top corner. Oh. Got done with the camera there.
Villa
We
should
did.
be ahead here. I think they're going to regret these chances they've missed, you know.
This one's hard, isn't it?
I
Maybe.
saw what you tried
Cheeky,
to do, though.
that.
Cheeky.
God.
Good evening.
That's what drove him away. People, social media posting about that. Arsenal fans slagging them off, saying good evening.
Good evening.
Honestly.
Well, that should have been No. But what drove him away is him getting destroyed by Chelsea and Baku.
Baku was net. Baku
And then
was bad.
he risked it all to the last game of the season against Brighton, and we lost, and we missed out on Champions League.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
I remember that.
Unai Emery's been he was a good coach for Arsenal, but he just wasn't at the right time.
It wasn't great.
Poor timing, man. I wouldn't swap him now. No!
Ran it out of players, Martinelli.
God, man.
He's just not a left winger, is it? I think he's a number.
But
He
he's
wants
a
to be a
left
number
winger.
9.
I just don't think he's.
Do you
very
think
good at
in his
it.
heart of
I think
hearts he thinks he's a left winger?
Where else?
He's not too
He's
small.
not a
He's 6'2".
striker.
He thinks he's a number 9.
You
He's
don't
a
think he's too
number
skinny?
9.
Not for Arsenal then, but I think he thinks he's a number 9.
For
He
who?
thinks he's a striker.
No,
I don't think he thinks
there
he's a
was.
striker.
I think he
He
thinks
started as a forward, like a striker, didn't he?
He thinks he's a. He
He
started
could
for
play
Arsenal as a
front.
number 9.
I kind of. I think
If he thinks he's
probably
a striker,
He's not a winger. He hasn't got the touch to be a winger. He just ran out of play. He's never been a winger, has he?
Bloody.
I think his attributes are more suited to playing on the wing.
Yeah, defo. Especially because you're not going to get that much grass to run into, especially at Arsenal.
He's good when he comes central from wide areas. I think like
If you're
you
being
gotta
really
play up
harsh,
against
you
high
get rid of him.
defenses
mate.
and high lines and stuff like that for it.
Play Declan.
That's good from Declan Rice there.
Oh, great tackle.
He loses the ball
settling now,
soft,
this-
doesn't
yeah,
he?
he is.
Soft player Martinelli, man.
Come on, man. He's having a
Rogers is doing some
Yeah.
great.
They're bullying you a little
Mate,
bit.
well done.
They're bullying you a little bit.
Good press there by Arsenal.
Oh,
And returned by
6
Yuri
minutes.
Tielemans.
Onana.
couple went down as well.
Yeah, I was thinking, that's what's going on with this? I want to see 41 plus 1.
So who do we think needs half time right now?
Arsenal.
Yeah, I think you do a little bit.
Come on.
They look more confident than you breaking on you. Do you know what I mean? Like you've had some space and chances, but they've had better
I still
chances.
feel we could win this game, but
yeah.
we're going to have to nick. It's going to be one of them smash and grab. Let's get out of here. Let's run from Birmingham. Don't even catch the coach, boys.
Who can you bring on as well from the bench in the second half that can maybe impact it?
Got Trossard. You can bring on someone probably later on in the game, like
Trossard's
Jorginho. Probably can slow it down and control it a bit more. Maybe that's an option.
Couldn't Nketiah be staying now? Now Jesus is injured. What's the seriousness of his injury?
Just a groin, wasn't it?
He's always got a niggle, hasn't he, Jesus?
Depends what level. Yeah,
If Nketiah's, oh god,
but isn't Nketiah going to win him a Premier League?
if
No, but
Nketiah stays
he's not
now,
going to let go of a striker if his striker's injured, is he? I assume.
What a tackle!
yeah, but you
Who was
buy
that? Tielemans.
but go buy a
Tielemans is
striker.
having a good game, you know.
That's not an excuse. If Jesus goes down, like it's not an excuse. You still need to go buy an attacker, man. It's not an excuse.
Oh yeah, so you think they're going to buy another attacker
have
when
to now.
when
Have to. Maybe this is a gift and a curse. Showing Arteta, okay, I can't rely on this guy again. Like he looked good pre-season, he looked strong, and now he's
had a
gone
full
down second game
pre-season,
into the
didn't he?
season.
Jesus.
Jesus, yeah. You need attacking forces, bro. We need it. Martinelli is he's not started off great. I think he'll still have a decent campaign, but we can't rely on him.
No.
We don't know that Trossard might not have the same impact off the bench this season, but you need a striker.
Get out.
That's why I thought Lookman was a good deal. 'Cause
Oh,
he can play anywhere
lovely
across the
ball.
front three.
Not so much.
We might not hit as much goals as a collective as we did last season. We might not. And we scored a lot of goals from last season from set pieces. Scored a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's all like 20 plus.
Yeah,
You were like the
that's
leader.
not always going to happen.
Crazy.
No, they'll figure you out. Sides always figure you out, don't they?
Look at Timber. That's what he does. That's
That's a foul.
It's not a foul, is it? That's not a
That's a
foul.
foul. That's a
oh,
foul.
man. Adam McKola, stop it,
He
man.
leaned on him from behind, man.
Bruv, leave the Birmingham ties at home, bro.
No, I've been proper fair today, man. I've been fair with the
That's
decision
soft,
today.
I
I
think.
thought that was a foul.
But only because you lost to Brighton earlier.
Yeah.
that wasn't even a foul, bro.
Go on, Villa.
Oh,
Brighton's a good away day as well. Fish and chips.
Yeah. Windy though at the moment. That might be the reason why they lost.
A little bit windy. You got Fat Boy Slim on the beach.
It was raining,
great
though.
Set.
It was-
Great set.
mad.
Yeah.
Their stadium was leaking.
Stadium. Which one? Old Trafford.
No, Amex.
Oh, Amex. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Should have been used to it.
Yeah,
they had
Baker's
something in
got
common
at
there.
home.
Have they fixed the hole? Did they buy?
I mean, still leaking goals.
Roger!
Yes! Into the shop!
He's prime Rivaldo.
He sent him to the shop!
He's prime Rivaldo.
Get me a Ribena and a 12.
Rogers is having a game, man.
Nah, Thomas Partey's struggling in there, man.
Absolutely so.
Marino, look at this.
He's so
Bullied.
It's Roger.
That's embarrassing.
He's got some size on him as well, though, isn't he, Rogers?
Where did he come from?
Well, they had him and they sell him and they brought him back.
Where's he coming from?
Who?
This Rogers kid is
Rogers Middlesbrough, right?
He's from the academy, though, ain't he?
Am I not? Did he not?
They sold him to Middlesbrough and brought him
Yeah,
back.
then brought him back. Yeah,
Bro, so what's happening with Ramsey then? Because
he's on the bench.
He's on the bench.
I know, but he's
They got
doing
a better bench than you. You spent 1.5 billion quid last 20
no,
years.
actually, he was at West Brom early days and then Man City under 23. Should have
Who
knew
were
that
you
move.
thinking-
No, I
who
did.
were you
He was
thinking they
fantastic.
brought back?
He was
Big
at Man
tackle,
City,
big
then he went to
tackle.
Lincoln, Bournemouth, Blackpool, Borough, then Villa.
I know who's the one that we're thinking they've brought back.
Philogene from Hull City. They brought back a couple, actually, yeah. Philogene's the one that did the Rabona goal from last season in the Championship.
Yeah, Philogene they brought back. Is it Ramsey as well? They've brought back too.
I thought he stayed in the side, isn't he, Ramsey?
He was a good player, man. He's meant to be where Rogers is right now.
Yeah, they were talking about next Steven Gerrard vibes, weren't they? Or Dele Alli vibes. You know, that kind of
Not
England.
Steven Gerrard.
No, I'm not saying he could get there, but they were talking
he was good,
the same
don't you
age
think?
category what Steven Gerrard was when he was 22.
If anybody compares me to Steven Gerrard at that young, I'll tell them, don't do it, please. Like, save me my career.
Maybe it's just Philogene.
They just signed Rodgers, didn't they? Just a pure signing.
Yeah, from Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Partey looks a bit...
He's a big boy.
He's lost a yard,
like,
hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's lost a yard of pace.
man. This
Yeah.
Marino signing's looking like it all the turn.
Oh, nice touch.
Yeah.
Nice. Where's Saka?
Saw
Saka,
that guilt weighing him down.
stop that, Adam
What
McKola.
guilt?
I don't know. I don't know. Adam, stop. Not on the stream.
Sorry, Miles.
That's nasty.
Heard
They're
France is a
bullying
nice
you.
place to go.
They're toying with you. They're bullying you, and you look a little bit shook. No, I'm not even minding you up.
He's scared of Arsenal, man.
I'm not scared of
You
Arsenal.
are scared of Arsenal.
They're bullying
Arteta
you.
getting a talking to.
Book him!
Send him off.
What's this? This guy's a bellend, man. I hate
No, he's
these
not.
refs.
How you hate him?
No, these refs.
Oh, okay.
That's a booking.
He
not-
steps out the technical area.
but they
Can't
all
be doing
do.
that in today's day and age of football.
But Pep did
Booked.
it in the game today. I saw it. Kieran McKenna did it. You step out a little
Some managers
bit,
get away with it. Like
Yeah.
Pep used to get away with it.
Fergie did it all the time, man. Just get on with the game, you idiots.
Look at Newcastle's number 2, the guy who's with Eddie Howe.
Tyndall.
Tyndall. Oh my God.
he's
But he's
annoying.
out of that.
They changed the rules so he can't come out.
For
as
him,
much.
I think they changed
but
it
all
for
for
him.
the
Yeah,
all Premier
literally
League
him.
now.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Tyndall was
You
always
can
on
only
the
have
touchline.
one stand up now, can't you?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Bro, it's like, come on, man.
Tyndall's the most assistant manager vibes ever. He'll never be a top level like
Assistant vibes.
He's just some people are built to be assistants. Honestly, a bit like Steve McLaren. Do you know what I mean? I know he's
Football.
a first team at Jamaica.
Well
now.
done, come on. Yeah, speak up Steve McLaren, man. He's going to take us to the World Cup.
Promised land.
He's,
You got a good side. Well, like, Jamaica got a good side, isn't it?
He's
Like,
a-
do you know what I mean?
oh,
Bobby Reed's a
Half-time
good
in
player.
between
Sorry,
Aston Villa and
let me just go
Arsenal.
to the toilet quick.
0-0. Villa with the biggest chance of the game, really, when you look at Ollie Watkins' opportunity, which he scuffed wide. They had a few other chances as well. Rodgers breaking into the box. He's really grown into the game as the half went on as well. I think Villa will be gutted going in at half-time level.
Should be winning. The Watkins chance alone, that's one that any normal day you'd be banking him to score.
Is there any world he's thinking I'm offside? I know it's such a cheap
Nah, he
thing.
was
He should
never-
be
he
finished.
came
But
square,
why
didn't
do you
he?
think
But
that as a striker? Though?
was
You
he
think he'll
worried-
Put it in the back of the net.
So I felt like,
came
yeah,
square.
you're right. But was there any part of the build-up that was interrupted?
It
I
was
thought there
square.
was.
I don't think he thought he was offside.
Right.
I think he thought this chance is coming, and he's thought
He's
thought
just
about it,
snatched it.
stuffed it. And I think you said he should have gone with his left.
He has to go with his left there, yeah, because using his
you-
right
you
gives it a
swinging it around-
chance
yeah.
to still miss that post, which it does. You just thought. I honestly thought it was
It's usually one of them,
gonna
you
be
hit
back
it low hard at the goal, even if it hits the goalkeeper, it's going in because you're so close.
Yeah.
Big chance missed. They've had a few others. Arsenal, not seen, huge amount from them, but it has been a pretty even game. They've
on
not
the net.
been
Yeah, Arsenal
completely
have
out of
had
it.
breaks.
Saka had a great
Yeah,
shot.
good save from Martinez. Havertz could have put a better ball into the box, which might have been a tap in for Arsenal. But yeah, I think the best chance so far has gone to Aston Villa. But it's been an enjoyable watch. So far. Not like a 0-0 that's been like boring.
No, it feels like a big game between two big sides. I think Aston Villa are still of the quality that they'll be in and around the top 4 next season. There's been no drop off. They're fantastic. I think I think they'll take a 0-0 all day long, Arsenal. All
I think
day
both
long.
teams would take a draw,
Yeah.
but both teams will want to win.
Not after that chance now. I think if you're a Villa fan, you're after that Watkins chance, you go, if you take a draw, you go, how have we drawn?
Yeah.
How have we drawn? Like, he has to have put that in. I mean, we'll see how the second half goes. But I also just think, like, I don't know, looking at that Arsenal bench, apart from Trossard, not really too many
Like,
people
it's always
They've got the
Jorginho.
academy- Yeah, they've got the academy kid, Nawari, I think his name is. Like,
Yeah,
he
Ethan
is talented,
Nwani.
but big game to step into. If it's still 0-0 in the 70th minute and you're bringing on one of your...
Villa have a bit on the bench.
Yeah.
They got Buendia, they got Barkley, they got Diego Carlos, Duran. So they got a lot of players. Matson's still on the bench, Philogene, Ramsey. So they got a strong bench there.
Definitely a strong
Jacob Ramsey's someone that I think's a big player, man.
Yeah,
Had
yeah.
a few injuries in his career, but I think he's a big talent.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's a little bit damning on the executives at Arsenal. Aston Villa have a more dynamic bench than Arsenal do. Arsenal have got a better 11. They're very, very talented midfield. £100 million on Declan Rice. It's worked out largely. But the bench, it does still feel limited. You know, if Moreno comes in, obviously Miles has been talking about Moreno a lot. It's like, yeah, I think he will be a fantastic addition to that side, but he doesn't change the game from a losing position. Does Moreno take them past Bayern Munich in the Champions League?
Yeah, I mean,
But,
it sounds
you know-
like it's almost like even when Jesus comes back from injury, they still need like another forward in some way, like a winger, really, who can maybe possibly do a job up top too. But like, I think they definitely need someone to kind of cover those both wings / the right wing more specifically. Just no one there, as I said, no one there that like. Apart from Trossard, I'm thinking, he could change the game.
Yeah.
And Trossard has good history of changing the game for Arsenal, but no one else.
Yeah, this is a game where Trossard could come on, I think, and influence it as well. Yeah.
Barcelona Athletic Bilbao today as well. Yamal against Williams, and Yamal's got an early goal in that game. Half an hour gone, 1-0 Barcelona. Worth an update on that one.
How old is he still
head-to-head.
16? No, he's 17 now, isn't he?
17. He's getting a bit
Getting
past
old.
it, innit?
What do you lads make of the Gundogan transfer out of Barcelona in terms of where Barcelona... I think the interesting thing almost is where Barcelona are as a club. They sign a player like Ilkay Gundogan. He's desperate to go for obvious reasons. It's a massive club, Barcelona.
It was his dream as well.
Stinky.
It was like his dream to play for Barca.
Yeah, and his wife wants to go, and it's just like... How is that happening where Ilkay Gundogan is so unhappy at the situation of Barcelona?
I think it's the finances more so. Like it's mad that we're sitting here and like for the fourth year. I think it's mad in general that as football fans that we have to sit here and really talk about finances and stuff like that.
No.
But genuinely, like they've had to, because they've signed Dani Olmo,
Yeah.
who wasn't necessarily a player they needed to sign. They've then had to let go of Gundogan to register him because of the wages. Like when a player has left you in his leaving message on Instagram has put like, but if me leaving means it can help out the financial situation at Barca. What's happening here? Like, and again, it's like the fifth year in a row that this feels like this is happening at Barcelona. I mean, from a City point of view, brilliant. You've got him, like he was fantastic for Barca last year. It doesn't look like he's got any. He's got worse. Like knows that squad. Like very rare you can get a guaranteed successful transfer, and it feels like Gundogan will be one of them. So yeah, I think from a City point of view, brilliant. But from Barca, like just continues the mess.
Obviously, as a rival, like I guess we are rivals on some level because City and Barcelona, in the Champions League, etc. But it's sad, isn't it? Because Barcelona, the way they used to be run, I feel like, particularly Laporta, the president of Barcelona, you just think. I heard that he wasn't happy with how Ilkay Gundogan criticised the club and maybe the lack of winning mentality in the current Barcelona setup. Sad, isn't it, man? It's a real damning indictment on where they are as a club. But it's massive for City as well. The fact that City can attract him back to the club and he's so drawn to coming back and desperate to come back. I think it's a massive statement for the sporting project at Man City. Do you lads think Ilkay Gundogan takes City back to winning the Champions League and multiple trophies? Do you think it's a step back up to that level?
Maybe I'm being naive, but I think like you guys are probably always at that, no? Like,
Yeah. But we
with
were
or
a bit
without
flat last
Gundogan.
season, weren't we? A little bit flat in the FA Cup final, a little bit flat against Real Madrid. Do you think Ilkay Gundogan changes the game against Real Madrid, for example, if we meet them again in the quarters?
Nah, not really. Good player though. Fantastic player. I just personally think that Pep Guardiola's either leaving or he's tired. Or he's run out of ideas. Pep going back to Gundogan.
He said that though, basically this season, didn't he?
He's
Like, he said at
tired.
the start of the season that
He's
he was
tired,
like,
bro.
I have no like. There's no. Whereas previous times there was like the need for the Champions League, there was the need for the treble.
Yeah.
He was like, this year there's like, I haven't got that motivation this season.
He's tired. Like we don't know. It might not even be the same type of player, the same Gundy that comes back and gets you last minute goals or gets you the last
He
minute.
played
assist.
well for Barca last season, though, didn't he?
No, he did.
very well.
But this is the Premier League. Like as we know, like you can lose a yard in the Premier League, and that's your way off it. Look at Thomas Partey today. He's looked like he's lost a yard compared to last season. I'm not saying the quality and
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Gundogan and Partey is the same, but I'm just saying physically he's a year older. It's everybody in the Premier League. They're young, they're fit, they're strong.
Casemiro now.
So it's still a great player.
Yeah.
He'll be great for you, but I'm still need to see if he can just jump back into the deep end and say, you know what, I'm here. But
There's a lot of
time will
evidence
tell.
he had a good tournament with Germany relative to how early they got knocked out, and obviously 18 goals and assists last season for Barcelona, who were pretty average last season. Came second, 10 points behind Real Madrid, and he was the star. He was the star of the show really for Barcelona last season.
I don't think he'll be used like from the start every game either.
Nah.
I think they'll manage him, and I think therefore
so,
he'll be someone to come on, get a late goal, someone to come on, take the sting out of the game, control it. He's someone as well that when Rodri's not available, gives you such a big figure in that midfield, because whilst you beat Chelsea the other week without Rodri, I thought there were times where you could have got that. And I know Kovacic scored the goal, which was a great goal, but couldn't get at that midfield. And I think teams going up against City, seeing no Rodri, if there's no Gundogan, you think, here we go.
Yeah.
Chance here. Gundogan just changes things.
We were flat last season. Even in the FA Cup, I think we were flat in midfield, and we got played through a little bit more than we did the previous season, and that's just the fine margins of it. It's hard to keep every single player, but such an exciting transfer, man. So romantic as well.
Well, yeah, Man City fans, you guys will be happy about it, innit? But
Yeah.
for the rest of the league, we're thinking, damn, we hope this guy doesn't do anything good, man, because if he comes back firing like he did before he left, then everybody's in trouble, man. But
So we've got another week of the transfer window.
Yeah,
Any
ends
big
on
names
Friday,
linked to
isn't
your
it?
lads' clubs?
Is it Friday it ends?
Next Friday.
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
you got to ask Chelsea that, they're linked to the whole world.
I feel like we can never say never with us, really.
Who's the most likely that you've seen still rumoured?
I think there's a chance maybe a Victor Osimhen joins.
Wow.
I think so as well.
That takes you to a whole different level. I know it's ridiculous spending more money, but
If I'm honest, and it sounds, I get a little bit worried about Osimhen. Like there's a bit like he's had incredible years. He only scored 13 goals last season though in the league. Does have like issues with injury.
Yeah.
But there's just a little feeling like, and maybe it's because I've been scarred by so many of these transfers and so many of the striker transfers not working out. But I can just see it like not quite. Like for instance, for the fee that you're probably going to end up paying for him, you're looking for someone getting you minimum 20 goals in the league.
I think you could, mate. I really do. And plus, the Napoli season, the whole thing was a mess last season.
It was.
They just won the league, running on adrenaline off of that. I think they got
Lost
in.
3-0.
Did they get in Garcia's
First
manager?
game of the season as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit of a mess there anyway. You know,
I
the
mean-
season before when he bullied Champions League level defenders and Van Dijk won the league.
I think there's a risk attached to it though. I don't think it's a guarantee.
He's like
I
only
don't think it is a
25, I
guarantee.
think, or something like
No,
that.
he's very young.
He's not as old as you think he is.
He's fantastic, man.
He's still,
And
he's
if
still
he can
huge.
refine that form that he had in Napoli when they won the league, amazing. But there is still, especially with how everything's unsettled at Chelsea. For Maresca goes in, gets sacked soon, chopping and changing the managers. Like, you got players leaving, coming and going. You don't know what kind of team it is. So
we're still linked.
it's not a guarantee he succeeds, but I think
Yeah.
he's much better than what they've got.
We're still linked, not heavily, but there's still links that Arsenal not giving up on Nico Williams. I don't think we're going to get him, but there's links. There's people. It's been going around for the past couple of days now.
It's hard to get players out of Bilbao.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's super hard because they played him so well. They paid him good wages. And
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
They don't like to sell their players, but that's the big one, obviously. But I don't think that's going to happen. I
I said
just,
Lookman as well. Lookman's kind of been there.
PSG signed personal.
Is he
I
agreed
still think-
terms
I
with-
think we're gonna
Am I
see
being harsh?
personal terms with PSG.
It's
It's
not
over-
worth any of these big teams. Like,
Bruv.
when you said they should go get Lookman.
It's underwhelming.
Arsenal ain't thinking we need Lookman.
Look,
No, but versus not getting anyone.
Yeah.
I
I'd
think they
rather
should.
get no one, save the money and get a
Yeah,
striker
but
that's
you have to
worth
win it now. But if you save the money in 12 months' time, Real Madrid come knocking for Saliba, and you're not the same side. You can't just keep holding on to the
he just
squad.
signed a new contract.
You have to go for
I
the
don't
win
think
now.
Lookman brings them to another level.
I think it takes him
Lookman hurts
closer.
them, though. Like, I think Lookman he could play anywhere in the forward line. Like he was really good. He's been really good for Atlanta. Sorry. He's played in in European competitions now.
But he doesn't raise the
I agree
bar.
with Adam. If you could get
But
anyone
how
else,
many
you would.
players are there that can raise the bar for Arsenal now?
But there's a
Really?
striker out
That's
there.
the point,
There's
yeah.
Victor Osimhen. There's Victor Gyökeres. Like I said, there's obviously Nico Williams is not. We're not
Lookman
going to
scored
get
11 goals in 31 games last season in the league.
Who?
How many?
He's not the striker that Arsenal need to
not.
go and get.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
You're
he doesn't
right,
rate-
you're right.
Because that's like Trossard numbers.
I,
So
I
what's he
think
going to do?
Nketiah gets those numbers in Serie A. Like,
I'm just saying, Trossard got those numbers in the Prem. So what are you going to do? Take off? Don't play Trossard and play Lookman to get
I
the
know
same
that
numbers.
sounds mad to say that
I
about
just think it's
Nketiah,
better
but-
than your other options. Like there's no other option there now.
Exactly. If I was Arsenal, I'd rather
there's
get
players
him
out there,
versus
just-
no one else.
There's players out there, but just put the money on the table.
If it's him versus
Be
Ivan Toney, you
serious.
get Ivan Toney. As the profile player, you don't need Lookman, but if it's you need someone to try and go and win the title this
Isaac
season.
is the player.
Time goes quick, lads.
Untouchable, isn't he?
Honestly, you'll look up and you'll be finishing 8th again like you were a few years ago. Like
Yeah.
this little
And
bubble
while
of
you're
But I
success.
don't think Lookman stops that.
Be relegated.
I don't think Lookman stops them finishing 8th. Or Like, and I
So
don't think he improves them.
Oh, you got to take a gamble, and you got to gamble at some point. Holding on to this
Maybe
side,
I'm
coming
being harsh.
second.
I do wonder as well when it will happen for Arsenal, where like say again this season you don't win anything, you don't win the Premier League, for instance. Like all it takes is that one player to go, okay, Real Madrid have come in for me
Saka.
here. I'm
Ben White.
gonna go and win the Champions League.
I want to go to
the
Man
league with
City,
them.
win something. I
Yeah,
want to
like,
go
there
to
is
Real
that.
Madrid, win
And then that-
something.
what- all it takes is
I don't
like-
think no players will leave to go to the club.
What about
I don't think
Nasri,
no
Gael
players.
Clichy,
Not now, not these
Adebayor,
group of-
Kolo
not these group of
Toure,
players.
They're gonna wanna win
Van
League One.
Persie? What Van Persie?
None of these crop of players.
I was going to say Van Persie then to bring up some good memories for you.
None of these crop of players. are going
Loads
to
of
Man
players.
City.
David Seaman went to
None
Man
of
City.
these crop of players are going to
Fabregas.
Man City.
Who did
But
you
it was
think
more
when
like a
you said
domino
Van Persie?
effect.
Huh? Well, I'm saying Van Persie left Arsenal to join Man United.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but we wasn't competing. It's like saying when Liverpool couldn't win all those
But they
titles
did.
all those
They did
seasons.
that. Like, I mean, Coutinho.
They'll
Left. I mean, it
leave.
was very early. That to be
Not
fair,
gonna happen.
not the.
Yeah, but they're not going
could.
to leave to go to direct rival.
But there is soon like
strange
Does that make
things
sense,
have
Adam McKola? That was a time when Arsenal was nowhere near the
I
league.
still think.
you mean
Stranger
to
things
go-
have-
Yeah, they're not gonna
I
go
don't
from
think- it
Arsenal
wouldn't
to
be-
City.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it's
more
not-
it'd be
Miles.
like Real Madrid.
Miles,
that
you-
could easily happen.
You've
Tell
been
me a
around
player
the
that-
block,
man,
Miles.
Tell me your Arsenal player that will go to Man City right now. Tell me.
I don't know, but the situation right now is very different.
Bro, you couldn't take
If
any
in
of
a
our
season-
you couldn't take
If in
any
a
of our players
season,
around
a
the block,
season and a
Miles.
half, and you lot haven't
I don't think they
haven't
could- I
pushed
don't
on
think
and won a
it's
You can't take
trophy.
any of our players right now, bro. We're going
If
next
City bid 130 mil next summer, which is feasible
for who?
for Saka, he would come to City. Yes, he would.
I don't know if he would want to go. I think the club will probably look at it because of the money.
Obviously related to.
But I don't think he would say, okay, I want to go to
I think-
to City.
obviously related
But
to
I think-
115
but I
No,
and
but
stuff
after
like that.
3
But I
seasons,
think
we're
the-
assuming they haven't won the league this season.
Okay, yeah.
After 3 seasons,
Yeah.
I think people start to think,
No, so this is what I'm
And
saying.
then
So I agree, but I think like the second say City come in and go, oh, we put 130 on the table, and Arsenal are like, and then Real Madrid go, oh well, if they're putting it in for, or it doesn't have to be Real Madrid, it could be Bayern, whatever.
There's not many clubs that can do 130, 140.
That's what I mean. That's what I was trying to say. It's like the Real Madrid.
Plus,
level,
it's a
basically.
sporting project. Saka deserves a top level club. He's at
He's
one
at
now.
a top level club.
Yeah,
He's
but
at a bigger
not
club
winning
than
things.
yours.
He's not. You're a bigger club than
Yeah,
City.
club than you.
A
He's not
sporting
winning at the
project
current
is
moment, but
smaller.
I don't think Saka would say, okay, I'm going to leave Arsenal, especially if we're competing and we're right behind Man City,
But
to go to Man
football-
City to win the league with
Football
them.
is littered, right? Football is littered with
But he's
nearly
a
players.
Highlander. He was born and
Andy
bred at
Cole was a
Arsenal.
nearly man at Newcastle United for a couple of seasons with Kevin Keegan. He was one of the best strikers in the Premier League.
I don't think he played with Kevin Keegan.
Okay, well, Newcastle United, bang, straight to Man United for £8 million.
Nah,
You don't
it's
think it's a
different,
different
No, actually,
time
he did.
now,
He did.
though?
He did.
different
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Like, it's a different time now, don't you think?
Different time, bro.
It happens. It must happen
When was the last
every
transfer-
single season.
When was the last transfer that happened? Like recent times, even with Liverpool City, like James Milner.
No, not Liverpool City.
Like,
No.
that's what I mean. Like, I feel like in the Premier League in recent times, it hasn't happened.
Not this current
Not
Arsenal
probably
team.
since.
No.
Not probably since Van Persie.
Van Persie. No, it's happened since Van Persie.
Yeah, and the reason why it wasn't...
Yeah.
Who?
Alexis Sanchez.
He wasn't
Although at the
competing.
time, he
Yeah,
didn't.
didn't
What did he
work.
win?
He wasn't
didn't win the
competing.
Premier League,
No,
did
but he didn't win anything. But the reason he left was.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, that's true.
sure,
That's
sure,
true.
okay.
I'm not saying he won it, like, but the reason he left Arsenal.
So that's 2017.
It was
That's
the
3 years
Yeah,
ago.
but
That's
you wasn't
one,
competing
like-
and we wasn't competing.
Kovacic.
But that's a free signing.
what happened to us, mate?
Kovacic, you did Kovacic a favour. You didn't take them from Chelsea.
If
You
City
did them a
bid
favour.
130 mil, genuine,
Arsenal will probably look at it.
Saka is knocking on the door with his agent, his family, all his cousins. They've all come into the change room. They're banging the door down.
Nah,
Please let me go, please.
Saka ain't worth
Please.
130 million, by the way.
No, he's worth.
in
He's
this,
worth
in this day and
95.
age, he's probably right 100 M's.
No, he's not over
More than
100.
100 M's. Yes, he is.
He's worth 95.5.
100 M's. 100 M's. Because Anthony went for 80.
He's 95 plus
Sancho
VAT.
went for like 80.
I think he's
So
plus
Saka's
VAT.
got at least 100 M's.
He's not 100.
Yeah, of course.
He's
At
not.
least 100 M's.
He's not
At
100
least.
mils.
He is.
He's not.
Name-
We're fighting
name me
for
five-
5 million
Who's
quid.
bid? No one's bid 100 mils. That's fairy tale.
Okay. Exactly. And if you do bid 100
Basic
M's,
economics, Miles.
if you do bid 100 M's, you're going to get rejected.
It's called
You're
supply.
gonna get-
No.
You're gonna get
you
rejected.
accept it. It's called supply and demand, and there's no demand for Saka for 100
because
million quid.
but there's no point trying to buy a player you know that's not going to be sellable. Is Arsenal going to
honestly-
sell Saka?
I agree. I'm on your side.
It's
Here,
gonna-
mate.
you
I'm
have-
on your side.
Brother, you have to give us at least 150 just to talk at the table.
150.
Bro, he's our biggest asset at the
He's
club.
won a COVID Cup when there was no one in
We
the
don't
stadium.
need to sell Bukayo Saka.
Not even Prince
We don't
William was
need
in
to
the
sell
FA
him.
Cup final.
What is this? We don't need to sell him, but you want him.
It's not about. I'm not saying Arsenal needs to sell Saka, am I? I'm
Okay.
saying Saka as a bloke, as someone who wants to win things, as a footballer,
Yeah.
a top level footballer. In a couple of years, not now. In a couple of years, he'll be thinking, "Hang on, I'm 25."
If Arsenal
26,
haven't
You
won.
said
27.
next season, though. I'm going off the back of
Time's
next
short,
season.
Miles. You,
but
Saliba could be
yeah, but
like the
that's-
first one to crack.
Yeah, probably to Real Madrid in a couple of years, but he has no loyalty to Arsenal. He's French.
Time is
He has
short,
no
man.
loyalty to this league, and he has no loyalty to Arsenal.
you got to
to some
live your.
degree.
You got to live your life.
Real Madrid is like the biggest club in the world, so he'll go to Real Madrid.
Yeah, or Man City.
I could see that happening. I can't see Saka leaving Arsenal at this current state.
Yeah.
Both of us going head to head ahead for the title, even though you've been winning it.
Yeah.
And him going to City. I can't see it.
I'm not saying it now. But I'm saying in a year.
I can't see
2
it even
years.
a year. Can't even see it in a year. I can't see it. I would like to think Bukayo Saka will go somewhere else.
If he's a winner at heart, I don't know if he is. I've never seen him win anything.
Somewhere else.
He would be desperate to go.
Nah.
He would be. Saliba the same.
Why?
Saliba the same.
Why?
I could see Saliba and Saka at Man City 2026.
Yeah, right.
I'm not joking.
And doing what? Playing in Championship when they're relegated. The same season they go, that's when the ban comes in. We've had a stinker now.
We'll do a video about that.
Now I'm playing against QPR. Let's do it. And I should have been playing against Man United. You've had a stinker, boys.
We'll talk about those in
still be
January
the championship,
2025. Obviously, that's when the 115 will be concluded, hopefully in January 2025. As of now, we're in the Premier League. We've just won it. Just won the Premier League.
Well, we're here now with the Premier League with Arsenal.
Bagsy Erling Haaland.
And we started the second
when you guys go.
He'd
Bagsy.
stay. He'd stay.
Come on, boys. Second half has started. Let's go, man. Hopefully you got those stupid jitters out of you. Mikel Arteta's thrown a few boots at somebody's heads.
What do Arsenal have to do
Drawn another
differently in this
heart
half?
on the board.
This is the heart. What do you say, Adam? Sorry.
What do you have to do differently in this half?
It was all right. I just feel like we were just making stupid passes and just getting involved with silly battles that don't need to be getting involved, and then getting the crowd up and then boost their confidence. I think if we just play our game, I think we'll be all right. But just don't get in stupid duels or stupid fouls or give away stupid balls. Like just keep it cool, calm, and collected like we've been doing last season.
Yeah.
And we'll be all right, man.
0-0's good. Two clean sheets in 2 games.
Don't be stupid, mate. Gabriel trying to hold off defenders and trying to play for a foul, and then come on, that's old Arsenal. We don't do that anymore, man.
I think we're going to see Trossard as well. But hit 60 minutes, Trossard on for Martin.
Maybe Jorginho for Partey as well.
Yeah.
Partey's lost a yard. There's no question about that.
I think he has.
I'd cash in if Saudi Arabia came in. Why not? Cash in.
Yeah.
But a bit of cash in, 5 mil, 10 mil.
But this season, you know what? I think it's more of a thing where, is it worth cashing in for him? Where if we can try win the league and rotate more, is it worth it?
I wouldn't. Unless you have
Arteta's not shown that he's someone that likes to rotate.
But
Like last 2 seasons, he doesn't rotate massively, does he?
Haven't had a bigger squad. Though,
There's a lot of players that just constantly play.
Yeah, but the midfield is a position where the game is mostly won or lost, right?
Yeah.
And Thomas Partey ain't got the legs. So if you could put Rice in the 6, you see what Rice is doing right now? That'd be Mikel Merino, and then Rice will just be sitting there in the 6. And then you rest Thomas Partey.
But there's lots of if, buts, and maybes with Moreno. What if Moreno flops?
Yeah.
You
It wasn't amazing.
say that
He
about
wasn't
any
amazing.
signing,
Yeah, but
You do have to try.
You do have to try.
You say that about any signing, innit?
there are players that come in
right.
with a lot more of a track record. I like Moreno, of course. He's fantastic, but he's not world class, is he? Doesn't change things massively.
You don't have to be world class to have an influence.
Yeah, you don't have to. Listen, Granit Xhaka didn't change things massively. He changed his game. Like,
Mate, see the goal he
Arteta.
scored,
Yeah, no.
outrageous.
But I'm saying for Arsenal, he didn't change massively. He didn't turn into a
But
super well.
That's a great example. We were doing a debate a minute ago. Xhaka left to join him and actually win a league title.
Mm-hmm.
Did that last season.
Yeah, he did.
I'm just telling you.
Well, okay, well done, Granit.
Yeah, he won the league title when he left you.
Well, Kolasinac left and won a trophy.
Did he?
Yeah.
What did he win?
He won the Europa.
Did he?
Was
He's
that
the-
was
yeah.
that Marseille?
No, he did with Atalanta. Kolasinac was their left back.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Arsenal, I could do this all day. I can name you 20 players that's left.
Yeah.
Remember, we ain't won anything in
Spurs
20
list
years.
keeps getting bigger,
So
doesn't
I
it?
can name you a lot of
You
players
got
that's
the FA
left
Cup. You got the
Arsenal.
FA Cup. You got the FA Cup.
Yeah, but you tried to do something there. Buvey, that's
that,
gone.
that FA Cup
From
doesn't
Van
count.
Persie's left us and gone to them and won them the Premier League. Anything after that is just
That FA Cup doesn't count. It's the COVID Cup. Doesn't count. There's an asterisk next to it. There is.
Okay, well, I'll speak to you after
There was no one in the
115 and
stadium.
we'll see how many of your trophies count.
There was no one in.
See how many asterisks is
Yeah,
there?
let's see how many asterisks are then after 115. We'll see.
There was no one in the stadium to watch you win the COVID Cup.
As we say, Adam McKola and Zach, keep the same energy.
Hey man, you never know what can happen with us as well. So if
Chelsea
they're
or
lenient with City, we might be all right.
keep quiet.
I'll play both sides here. I'll play both sides.
Quiet.
Yeah, there's a few clubs in trouble this season potentially. Leicester City.
When is it going to happen to them?
Theirs is a bit shorter, isn't it? As
I don't
well,
really get it, man.
There's a lot
That's
less
not fair,
charges.
though.
I thought it was poor. They kept doing it last season. It kind of changed. It moved the goalposts for sides like Luton Town and stuff like that. I thought it was poor.
Play it out.
Everton got it twice, isn't it, in the same season?
Why can't they just do it at the
Yeah,
start
they
of the season?
got 8, didn't they? And they got
I think
2
Leicester
taken
gonna do
off,
that.
and then they got 2, so they've ended up with 8 again anyway.
Just like, yeah, it's not stupid.
Leicester, they're saying about could possibly be like double figures.
Is it?
I don't get the Leicester one. I don't get that. I've always thought they've been impeccably run, Leicester City.
It looks like they bent the rules a bit.
Yeah, if they get a 20-point deduction, then they're relegated.
20.
Yeah, they're relegated.
Who's saying 20?
He said it could
Mate,
be.
if they get 10, they're relegated.
Yeah, it's
No
gone.
one's saying 20.
I don't think.
That's a good. Tielemans has been really good, you know, today.
Yeah, very good.
When he turns it on, he's fantastic, man.
And wasn't he? He's a free signing as well, wasn't he? From Leicester.
Yeah, from Leicester City. He scored the goal in the FA Cup against you lot, didn't he?
Yeah.
Who's that over there? Martinelli. Get over there.
Wow.
Leon Bailey, man, come on.
I forget they win that every now and then. Like they've won the FA Cup and the Premier League and got into the Champions League quarterfinals
Mate,
in the
Vardy's
last
had
6 years.
some career, you know.
Oh, trust me. He's had a great career, man.
It was Craig Shakespeare took them to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. The furthest an English manager's gone in the
Do you
last 20
swap
years.
being England's record goal scorer and all of Kane's goals for being Jamie Vardy?
Oh, yeah. Of course. There's no debate, mate. There's no debate.
It's a movie. It's a film.
Yeah.
When he retires,
it will be,
it's
won't
literally... the Vardy story could be on Tottenham Court Road in theatre. That's how much of a story it is. It could be a West End production. Like the kid from nowhere that wins Leicester City the Premier League.
Yeah,
that's insane.
And the FA Cup.
We're never going to see that again. But probably
Some of the stars out in
not
that
soon
team.
anyway. Not anytime soon.
Riyad Mahrez, Kante.
And they didn't spend money.
Danny
like that.
Drinkwater was unbelievable.
He was amazing, yeah.
Like, they didn't even spend money to win it.
Yeah.
Well, they brought Mahrez in for they had him in the Championship, but they brought him in for a couple of $100K.
Kante was change. Kante was
Yeah.
200 or 300K or something like that.
Robert Huth was ridiculous at the back.
Yeah, Captain Morgan.
Who was the fullback?
Danny Simpson.
Danny Simpson.
Danny Simpson was the
damn,
fullback. Drinkwater. Do you know who? Do you know
He played
what?
for us a bit.
Do you know who I loved that
Ujoa?
season?
Oh, wait.
Ujoa.
That's Buvey, the Japanese guy.
Argentine.
No, there's a
Big striker,
Japanese.
Ujoa.
No, not him. There's a
No.
Nagasaki.
Nagasaki.
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, fantastic.
bro,
I met him
he
once.
was the
Nice
guy, man. 70th minute, he'll come on with a last minute goal. It's like, wow.
They did some crazy. But they also, you know what's crazy thing as well? They won the league on like 70-something points.
77, wasn't it?
Yeah.
77 points. Do you know the thing with
You guys finished second in the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Above Spurs.
The thing is with Leicester, yeah. Do you know what made them? My conspiracy theory is that what made Leicester win the league is obviously nobody respected them, and the time everybody respected them,
Too late.
way too late. Everybody just played normal high lines. Oh, it's Leicester. Then they just started.
I don't know. If I was a Leicester City fan, I'd be a bit upset about that.
No, but it's
because when they came to Man City knew if we beat them, Pellegrini beat them, we really pulled them back. They battered us. So it wasn't just
we're
like
not saying that, but
they didn't.
obviously they were
sleepwalk it.
excellent. But what he's saying is true. Like everyone kept going. Yeah, they won't be there.
Well, the year before,
of course.
The year before, they
Everyone
nearly got
kept saying
relegated.
that.
They nearly got relegated.
It's
So
like-
I think it's fair enough people
Yeah,
to
of course.
assume that they weren't going to be amazing.
But the points total was always small. What I'm saying, it's not what you're saying is spot on. But what I'm saying, it was never like a 10-point cushion. They just held on.
Nah.
There was always points where it was like 3,
it's like
2,
Arsenal
3.
beat them.
And still they had to come to the Etihad and win. And they beat us with a 3-point margin. It was like they battered us in that game as well. It was outrageous how
Well,
good they
Jamie
were at
Vardy,
points.
that's when he set the record, isn't it, for the most goals consistently after games?
Was that 12?
11 or 12, something like that?
Broke Rude.
Rude,
Against
yeah.
who? Was it Liverpool or United? I guess United.
He equalled it against United.
Yeah.
Might have broken
That
his
goal
scoring
against
Chelsea,
Liverpool
wasn't it?
scored was
One against Chelsea.
quality.
Sure, probably. I mean, he's got a
There
lot.
was a good one against Chelsea, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
There was
Who
one
was
that I
top goal
remember.
scorer that season? I don't think it was Vardy.
Must have been Vardy.
Harry Kane, maybe.
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Harry
Would've been-
Kane. Because
Yeah,
Harry
'cause-
Kane started for England in the Euros, and Jamie Vardy got like 1 minute, and he was better than Harry Kane.
That was the
season, in my
2016
opinion.
Euros.
Yeah.
Or-
Because Tottenham was up
Iceland.
there.
That
all
wasn't
before
wasn't that the mask Harry Kane though?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Who scored that goal from like the corner flag against
Arsenal. We made it 2-2. Alexis Sanchez.
That
last
goal
minute.
was
Yeah.
not.
that was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, Leicester, man. I remember my boy Tank. He supports Spurs as well. But
Bang, bang!
Villa!
Oh, what a save from Raya! What a save from David Raya! Villa should be 1-0 up, 2-0 up now after the Ollie Watkins chance. Ollie Watkins missed another
my
one.
God.
It may have been offside, I don't know, but
what did I just see?
what a save from Raya.
What did I just see?
It came back off the bar, deflected effort.
What did I just see?
Came back, it's onside as well.
That is world
Oh
class.
my God.
Oh my god.
Kind of straight at him though, you know.
Yeah, but
I
you got,
mean-
He's
yeah,
done well to get. I'm
be there.
criticising Watkins here, not the keeper. But
He's
if you
got
look
to
at
he's in the
watch that,
goal. He's in the goal. But
You have to finish that.
But he parries,
straight though, he hits it very
but
straight.
he parries it
Watkins.
away.
It's on
From,
his
he
side,
parries it
like,
away from
You have
Tielemans.
to finish that, man.
He has to
That
finish
might
it.
be. We might have just seen. We might
You're
have just
lucky,
seen
man. You're the
save-
luckiest guy.
We might have seen the save of the season already.
I don't know, because
That's
Watkins has to
outrageous.
direct
He has to
that.
fucking
Do
fit.
what
But it's not like it's not directly.
No, it's a
at
great
you.
save.
It's still
You could
there.
do it like that.
Go on,
Like
he's
Arsenal,
got
you
back out
champions.
the net,
Arsenal,
which
do
is
you want to be
important.
champions? Go and break their hearts now.
Oh my
Do you want to be
God.
champions?
Break their hearts. They lump it into the left back.
Miles, man.
'Cause a lot
you
of
guys
keepers
at the
give up on
moment
that.
are clinging.
Yeah, of course. But it's Villa Park. They do this. I'm expecting him to do this
Watkins had
against
to
them.
score that.
I'm expecting him to do it against you.
This is heading to a 1-0
Liverpool.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like, this is a tough ground.
But I feel like you've not done anything.
I know. I agree.
You've been
They have been the better
You've been
team. They have been the better team. First
been
half, it
shitting
was
yourselves.
50-50. We're not shitting ourselves.
You've been shitting yourselves.
We're not shitting ourselves. You know why? Because Odegaard,
Odegaard's into
captain.
the box.
That's a
Don't
foul.
dive. Don't dive.
Nibbling
What do
at
you mean
him.
it's a foul?
No, I'm talking about the penalty. I wanted it there. I spoke it into existence. It wasn't a foul.
At least you didn't.
what a ball!
That's a pass.
No pace on Timber. He's quick.
Oh,
Bullied
wait.
him. He bullied him.
Wait
It
by
was
Sent him
Bailey.
back to Ajax.
Oh,
Go on.
Yep,
Oh,
done well.
oh,
Done well, Martinelli.
Too much.
Done well, Martinelli.
Keep the ball. Keep the ball.
oh, Bailey, come on.
You've got to do better than that, man.
Done well, Martinelli.
That's poor from Bailey.
No, you got to go in there. Havertz, just dive in there.
He's gone down.
Get up! Get the fuck
He's got the
up!
foul. He's got the foul.
Get up, man. These soft guys, man.
No, I think he's got.
They're so
Surely
soft,
he's
these
gonna
Arsenal
foul
players.
Villa.
This is how
Honestly, and there'll be an Adidas advert on Monday. Brand new kit coming out for these soft guys, man.
we've mastered the dance.
Soft
Look at
boys.
this. Look at this. The save. The save is to his right. Like, it's not directly at him.
That's a great save.
It's a great save.
It's a
But
crazy-
Watkins
He
has
should
to score.
finish.
No,
as
you're
well.
right. Yeah. Watkins should have 2.
Yeah, I told you 1 in
Watkins
3.
having a stinker,
Next
man.
one he scores. I told you 1 in 3. Told you.
Oh, play the advantage. Play the
You got the
advantage.
ball.
Get up,
You
get
got
up,
the
get up.
ball.
Oh, don't.
Play the advantage.
That's gonna be a pen. That's gonna be a great look.
Go on. Yeah, shit. Yeah.
That's gonna be a yellow card. That's gonna be a yellow card. That's gonna be a yellow card.
They're all over
Who
you.
was that? Timber.
Get Gabriel. It's number 6. It's gonna be a yellow card.
Arsenal getting bullied here.
Onana's getting sent through the. Going through it, man. Getting absolutely tackled every left, right, and centre.
Let's have a look.
Ooh,
That's fine. You got
It's
the
a
ball.
fine tackle. It's a fine
He
tackle.
got the ball.
Yeah. He just he jumped at the same time, Onana, didn't he?
Yeah, he got the ball, man.
No, it's fine.
No, he never got none of the
He nicked the ball, I think.
Brother,
It's
would
a
you say
bad
that?
angle.
He
So
never got any of the ball.
Ollie Watkins has missed 2 open goals then.
No, one wasn't an open goal.
1.5.
He should have scored both.
He should have at least one.
I just saw that ball in the back of the net. There was no, you know, when you kind of
Yeah.
accepted it a goal before it's gone in.
And a lot of keepers do that as well.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
They
Right.
just sit in the net and watch you go in.
Just what a save.
Ah, bro.
What a save.
I think if we're still 0-0
Here we go.
by the 65th, 67th minute,
Come on.
get Trossard.
Arsenal win this game now.
Get Trossard. No.
There's no way there's no way
Bruv,
a
set
team
piece,
gets those
bruv.
misses
It's-
out of their head and wins the game. So.
They're not putting Onana in the box. He's like 6'4".
They're knocking on the door, Adam, man.
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
It's time. They're knocking
coming.
on the door, bro.
Ref, just get out of the way. Just get on with it.
Come on, man. Come on. Arteta, this is where you need to make your money. Do some subs or something.
If they score, I'm getting my orange Miranda out the fridge. Honestly, God. I got it from
And if
Morley.
they don't,
Honestly. Come on, lads.
Come on, boys.
Do
man.
it. Do it for Dion Dublin.
big ball. Big ball in the box.
Come on, boys, man.
Oh, Onana is getting in the box.
He actually met it as well.
He ran like
He ran
30 yards.
too soon.
Yeah.
He was
good, I
under
like
the
him.
ball when he
Yeah.
got him.
He's a good midfielder, man. I like him a lot.
Matthew Sullivan with a super chat says, could Villa finish top 3 this season? I think it's a possibility.
I mean, we've got to see once they've then got to compete with Champions League football. Like, I know they've been in Europe as well already, but when you are up against, especially this new format where you could be going, if you're doing well, you could have better chances of going up against better opposition. And there is, like, I think it's like an extra game you play as well.
Yeah. Extra 2 games.
Extra 2 games. There you go. Because it also carries on into the new year. Like, you know, there's normally that break from like January to March. You are playing in January as well now.
Oh, God.
So all it takes, unfortunately, like, is one injury or like
The thing is,
momentum not going away. But they're proving they can battle against Arsenal right now.
They're fine, yeah. They're a good.
the thing is, I agree with what you said with all with the fixtures and the heavy schedule that's coming up. But getting yourself sacked up for Arsenal, that's one thing. But when you got to play, I don't know, Brighton away or I don't know, like a
West
Wolves
Ham away, no?
or West Ham away or Wolves. No, I'm just saying, no Wolves. Just one of those games that you could just get laxy daisy and you just lose, you just drop points. Like, oh, Villa lost the Wolves, but you
I get
wouldn't be
that, yeah, I
super
do get
surprised.
Yeah, but that's why I don't think they'll challenge for the
Do you
league. I
understand?
don't
I
think
get
they'll
that.
be comfortable top.
Like if you're going for top 3, Liverpool, Arsenal,
Yeah,
and
it's
Man
going to be hard
City.
for them to go again.
Odegaard edge, cross into the box.
Come on!
Good keeping. That's
He's
fantastic.
a top level
keeping.
keeper, man.
Yeah, if you're going for top 3, if you're going to be there, because Liverpool's going to be there, Arsenal's
They
going
lost.
to be
They
there.
won the first game of the
City's
season
gonna be
last year. They lost to Newcastle, didn't they?
Watkins down
5-1.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is bad though.
Are we checking this, lads?
Giving his finish.
If Ollie Watkins goes down,
That's a
there.
red.
Oh, no, how's that
Headbutted
red?
That's a red.
Look at Thomas
Headbutted
Partey.
him.
Thomas Partey's not even looking at
That's a
him.
red.
Thomas Partey's not even looking at him.
That's a red.
jaw movements there.
Thomas Partey's not even looking at him.
I think that's a red. That's just my opinion, Miles.
I think it's a blue. Let's make up.
That means you're
Stupid
admitting he
code.
did something wrong. A minute ago you said he wasn't even looking at him.
It was blue cards then. Let's go.
Oh,
Come on,
Blue
Arsenal,
card.
man. We just don't look like we're up for it today.
I think they're just hard to play against, mate. They're physical. They're a tight unit. Mm-hmm. I want more from Odegaard and Rice. I want more progressive passing, quicker passing.
Come on, sharp Havertz, man.
They're sharper than you. Havertz is soft as anything.
Oh, go on, keep going. Play it out. There we go. Turn.
Really good.
Yeah, he's
I want Rice in the
player,
6. I'll take Thomas.
Bang,
Go
on, bang. Go on. Release. Ref.
Never. Buvey, man.
Oh, that's a free kick. That's
a free kick.
That's ball
That's a
moving,
shit
ref.
ball.
That's a great ball.
The ball was
Oh, wow, that was a
The
good.
ball was moving.
Weird he's let that go.
Go on, do him.
Get Trossard.
You just don't know what you're doing, do you?
Get Trossard.
The number
on.
20's grown into the game, innit?
Get Trossard on.
Bruv, this Ramsey,
Yeah, the fullback.
this Ramsey, not Ramsey kid, Rogers.
Rogers.
Bro.
He's all over you lot.
He is bullying us today,
God! Rogers is a player, man. Left foot.
Corner.
bro.
He weights him, you know?
Listen,
He weights
regardless,
He's big, man.
He's bullied you lot.
regardless
He's a
of the
big
score
boy.
today, yeah, Rogers is man of the match. Regardless of the score today.
He bullied him there.
Regardless of
Look
the
at him
score.
just carry it.
Arsenal are
He
soft,
wins
man.
it back in his own half,
Bro, this-
drives from his own half to the edge of the box, muscles off Thomas Partey, and then has a shot. He
Thomas
is
Partey actually
a
fouled him.
player.
Arsenal are a soft side. I'm sorry, they just are, man.
Should probably release it, but
Probably should have played McGinn in. But
Was that a corner?
then when you see
Apparently,
McGinn there, you probably think, oh,
Ray didn't touch that, did he?
yeah,
also,
yeah.
you know when you had that kind of run.
He looked like he just.
Oh, this is going to be a great
It's like when
highlight.
someone megs someone. Yeah. They probably were going to pass it, but now that I've megged someone, I
got to
have to
shot.
shoot.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
What
just
is
bullied
going
Partey, man.
on here, boys? We move. Is this a throwback, Arsenal? What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, he looks
Arsenal
soft.
winning this game, you know.
Do you think?
Nah,
Yeah,
come on,
it's
goal
gonna be
here.
one of the-
Goal
Adams,
here.
Adams doing.
Goal here.
No, it's going to be one of them
Adam's
games.
doing the
Villa have missed their
reverse.
chances, man.
Reyes.
Villa have
punch.
missed their chances.
Squeeze him.
always
Squeeze him. Squeeze
will
him.
have 10
Squeeze him. Well done. Squeeze. Well done.
That's good. That's good running.
Well done. Press. Well done.
That's good running. That's good running.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's
where's-
one of the biggest pet peeves.
What time is it?
Having a corner
62.
going back.
62.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
all the way.
long time to go. Villa all over Arsenal, bullying them.
I need
Some would say.
Oh, don't mind that.
Well done. Good defending. I need Trossard on. I need something different. Something
What are you
needs to,
saying, Trossard?
yeah, something needs to happen now. And I would change the midfield. I don't know, Thomas Partey. I'd rather get Rice in there.
Party finished.
I don't think he's finished. He
Is
can't.
the party over?
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. I just feel like his legs is going, man. You can't. He's not gonna be able to do a full campaign for us, man. He's not. He's gonna be
He'll always
heavily
be injured at
rotated.
some
People were
point as
saying
well.
this as well last season, if I remember.
It's gonna be
correctly.
heavily rotated.
Last season, I think people were saying the same thing. And in an ideal world, Declan Rice is probably your six.
Yeah, of course. But until Mikel Moreno comes in, and
Well,
obviously,
by next weekend, he might be.
yeah. But at the same time, you gotta ease him in.
Saka back post. Cleared.
Get rid. You got away. Oh,
Oh, Bailey with a great touch there. Tried to find
got
what.
away with that
Saliba.
one. Got away with that one.
Bruv, Saka's putting in a great. He's like 3-4 good crosses, but there's no one attacking the ball.
And Martinelli, to be fair, I swear there was a period Martinelli actually wasn't too bad with his head. He scored like 4 goals in one season from headers.
Yeah,
and then since then, I feel like he's never won a header since.
Bruv, I feel like he hasn't scored since. God, man, I'd love him to score this game, even though he's had a bad performance. Oh my God, back stick,
Oh, what a save!
Oh!
save.
I'm pretty sure Martinez saved
Was that offside? That was great pass by Odegaard.
Great.
Saka went through. Somehow the ball was just deflected wide in the end.
Saka, why did you pass it?
And it was flicked away by the
gonna flick it round
Villa
him.
fullback.
He's gonna flick it round him.
Tielemans 1-2.
Bruv, Partey.
Around Partey.
That was too obvious.
On the
Onana
counter.
on the counter. Arsenal have a lot of shirts back.
Oh, well done, Onana.
Taxi for Partey.
Yeah. I'm certain how Saka's not scored.
No, he should.
It's a great save from Martinez.
Bruv, he should have scored. He should have just passed it. Look.
Lovely football, this. Brilliant football.
This pass from
Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Oh,
He's
he's
offside.
offside.
No, he-
Still.
Look at the pass. Havertz.
Nah.
Havertz is there.
Oh, he does pass. You should shoot first time.
Is it?
Pull the trigger. Duran.
Duran's on. I didn't see who went off.
Yep.
Watkins, maybe.
Watkins off.
You can see what's happening here
Watkins
now,
off.
innit?
Watkins has had a
Duran.
stinker today.
You can see what's happening.
Bullet.
Here. You can see what's happening here.
Owen
And
says,
Ramsey.
these are the type of games that Buvey used to wind up Robbie on Soccer Saturday Social if Arsenal lose the league.
I'm on with him in September, I think. He hates me.
Note it down.
Logged
Note
in.
it down.
Oh,
Trossard on. Okay. Trossard for Martinelli. Ramsey for McGinn. And Duran for Watkins. Will be interesting.
Damn, we ain't got no depth, man.
So Martinelli off.
Yeah.
What do you rate that performance? Out of 10 against Villa.
5.
I think it's
Average.
Who? Martinelli?
fine. Yeah.
5, if that.
He's bang average, man.
Nah, and I'm giving him
So
5.
overrated.
No, it's all right.
If he wasn't Brazilian,
more on a defensive front. Just
let's
for
say he
getting back.
was. Let's say he was Polish.
Back across.
He wouldn't get all the
Someone! Konza fires it back across the box, but Duran couldn't get his head to it. Someone had to be in there.
He's literally screaming, how?
They're all over you.
How has it not gone in?
Bro, what's
Digne, great ball
He's
into the
onside,
box.
Konza is.
Oh, someone's got to be at the back post.
Did Duran head it?
what is going on?
No,
Oh.
misses. Oh, it is inches
Oh my
nestling in the
God,
back.
I
corner.
Rice's
From
face.
Duran,
Look at
that's
Rice's
1-0.
face.
You
Rice
should be
goes,
4-0 down.
It could be 2 or 3-0.
it could be at least 2-0. At
That's
least
how you just
2-0.
know
I
Arsenal.
think the Arsenal players
Fire
know
the
right
dagger
now,
into
like,
Villa Hearts.
Is Don Robbie live now? How's he feeling, I wonder?
Why do you call him
What?
Don?
Don
bro?
Robbie.
That's his channel
That's what he
name.
does.
Stop calling him Don.
Don
bro.
Robbie.
You're a grown man.
Yeah, exactly.
Don Robbie, come
Gonna
on, man.
kiss his ring and that.
What do you mean? Don Robbie? That's his name.
Yeah, like,
Big
you
him
know,
That's his first name's Don.
it's not, man. Why, you think his name's Donald Robert?
Dominic.
Big up Robbie, man. Come on, boys, man. This is what champions do. I've seen City do this so many times.
We're 2 games into the season. lads.
I've seen City have bad games in
2
Haaland.
games in and we're going, oh, you know the games when you've just got to
This is
win.
the City effect, though.
Just got to win.
This is the City effect. You have to get 90 points. That means you have to start the season strong.
I feel like
It's the City effect.
last 2 years, you guys have started really strong. Arsenal.
Yeah, we did. We've at least 5
They
and
bottled
5.
it.
Oh,
Oh, he's inside. He's onside. He's onside. He's onside. Good cross. Oh! Shoot! Yes! Joshua! Yes! This is what he does!
It was always coming. That goal
Yes!
was always coming.
Yes, it was always coming at him, McKola. You're right. Yes! This is what he does. We didn't deserve it, but champions prevail. They show heart. Yes! Yes! Don't even celebrate. Look at the camera. Arteta should be
Why ain't he
starting
celebrating?
me.
Is that what he's saying?
He's looking at him like, why always me? Why do I always have to bail you out, Mikel?
told you, he
Start
does,
me.
You don't always barely, man.
I said
Come
60
on.
minutes.
I
He'll
think
come
he
on.
does a little bit.
Bro, you know
He's
how
a
much
bit
times
of
he's bailed us out,
a.
Adam McKola.
He doesn't always.
He's a bit of a
Adam, do you know how much
superstar.
times this
There's
guy has
times when he
bailed us
starts
out?
and he
But he is a
don't
good impact player. He's a great.
Bro, you know how much
impact
times
player.
he's bailed us out? He did it
To be
last
fair,
year
he's had
against
to sit
Everton.
there and watch Martinelli, hasn't he? That was a great decision by Ben White to
Any
leave the ball.
offsides? Any offsides here?
Is that a Saka assist?
Yep.
It's not.
No, I think Kai is it not.
It is Kai.
Ben White did well there
If
because he
anything,
could
it's
have
a
took
foul
a
on
touch
Saka.
there.
So it can't be drawn.
Did it go off?
that's
We're not doing a Newcastle.
No. The full ball hasn't gone out.
No
to be
assist. No
It's
assist.
a fucking goal.
Has to
is
be
it?
the full ball, doesn't it?
It's a
That's
goal,
not-
man.
You got a feel for Villa there, man.
Nah, man.
No, you don't, man. You have to take your chances,
No,
man.
That's good. That's good play from Arsenal.
You have to take your chances. Ollie Watkins has cost
Yeah,
his team.
Ben White does very well to leave the
Look at
ball.
Odegaard
yeah,
with a
it's a good
reverse
show.
pass.
Really well.
Odegaard
Good
with a
show.
great reverse pass. Look, number 10's vision.
Rogers there kind of tackling the ball into the path
What you
of...
can't really
who scored? Trossard.
Trossard, yeah. Good finish.
These guys
Great
are right. I've
finish.
never
In
liked
the
Villa
right
anyway.
place.
I never liked
Right
Villa
Going
time.
away from goal as well.
Bottom corner.
I always prefer Birmingham City anyway. I never liked these lot. Honestly, St. Andrews.
Come on, boys. Let's
beautiful
get a
stadium.
set piece goal now. Look, we get one more. We get a set piece and we kill it.
All right. Okay. Villa need to get something from this. After how they've played. They played so well.
They played brilliant.
Also,
but we
I'm
did
not,
the same
I'm
thing
not
to them last
forgetting
season.
that Miles just called it Arsenal champions, by the way.
Well, if we want to be
My
champions,
favourite bit was him.
Yeah.
we want to be champions.
I love when he said it, he was kind of not sure if he should say it.
And it was also a bit where he's searching for the word prevailed. You should take it a second.
Come on, lads.
It's a big goal, though, because
Great
Swing
finish.
there. Did not see that coming. I
Villa were
genuinely didn't see
battering.
that coming.
A lot of people balloon that as well. Well, he just cushioned it in.
He's-
It's beautiful
Arsenal's
finish.
best
Yeah,
finisher.
you're right. You're right.
He's our
Really
best
good
finisher at our
finish.
club.
When it's deflected at you like that, it's just reactions.
He's our best finisher by far at the club. He's our best finisher.
Put
yeah,
himself
like
in it, put
Watkins
himself in it.
finishes a chance like that because he had to think about it.
Yeah,
That's
instinct
true.
kind
That's
of
true.
thing.
Yeah.
He had to think about all his chances.
He's our best
Watkins is
finisher.
a melon, man.
Yeah, he's
Send him back to Western Supermare.
blown it.
It's not over yet. It's still not over yet.
He used to play for Exeter, didn't he?
Yeah, and he's a Western Supermare legend.
Then he was at he was at Brentford,
Brentford. Then got to Villa.
then Villa. Do you think
He was part of BMW, was it? The one that was at West Ham.
Buendia,
No. One that was at West Ham, Algerian.
Ben Rama,
Ben Rama, Watkins, and Mbeumo.
Bremo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's also, by the way, like only 24 years old.
Mbeumo.
Yeah.
They also had more
Oh, he's
pie. That was the last
35.
time he was at the
Yeah. He's like 24, 25.
Wow.
It blew my
Are you
mind.
sure about that? We've had
I
a few.
swear down.
What, Adam
I
said
swear
the low
I'll
was
find
19,
it.
didn't he, earlier? And he was like 26
No,
or
I
something.
thought
was
we
it?
signed him when we were 19.
Oh,
Just
when
thought we
was
signed him later.
You know, what it is, it's
And Mbuemo's got 22. I'm sorry, he's 30.
Mbeumo has just turned 25.
You got to stop good with the names, with the ages for these guys, man.
Just turned 25. Born in 99.
It's a big difference, man. 25 things start
Thomas
to go
Partey
down
Yeah,
here.
but he turned it in a couple of days ago.
God.
Play the ball! Come on, get into the box, boys. Get into the box.
Give it.
Ramsey.
That's the ball. Not inside, you div.
Oh, did Ramsey come on?
Yeah, came on for McGinn.
Oh,
Good player he is.
Played, Kai. Played.
That's what a play off his knee.
That's
Good tackle.
That's a good, strong tackle, you know. Bloody hell.
He's strong.
That's a strong tackle, bro.
There's
This-
some annoyance in that.
Bang.
20 minutes.
Go on,
20
Leo.
minutes left.
Come on, Leo. Go on. Go on. Yes.
Someone.
Oh.
Well done, good defending. Well done, boys.
But this is where Gabriel Saliba, fantastic. Maybe the best in the league. Shutting out a 1-0.
I don't know.
What about Calafiori to come on? Shore things up a bit.
Nah.
I think
Why?
No, he hasn't played yet.
Why?
No. Because Timber's still there. He
You
hasn't
spent
done anything
45
wrong.
million on it. You have to rotate.
You don't bring on someone. You don't bring on a brand new signing from a brand new league who has never played with this team.
Yeah.
To play 1-0 up against Villa, 20 minutes left. Are you crazy against Leon Bailey?
But Man United brought Delict on.
Are you
You've got to
crazy?
bring your new players on.
How'd that work out?
You've got to give these players minutes. When's he going to get a minute then against Wrexham in the League Cup?
Yeah, you play.
You just spent
Calafiori.
45 minutes. Do you know how much money that is in
You play
today's
him at
money?
home. You play him at home. So he's got the
45
confidence of
million.
our
You can't
crowd.
even trust him to play 5 minutes at Villa Park.
He's going to get a lot of minutes, but
You know,
that's a card.
that's a
Yeah,
nasty
card.
challenge, man.
Yes.
Who's that on?
You don't introduce Calafiori to the Lions den
he's a
at Villa
defender.
Park. 1-0 up.
Yeah, but Timber's come back from a nasty injury.
As well, isn't it?
No, of course, but I'd just leave him.
But also, like, you don't want to risk Timber too long. Like, how often has he played, I guess, in the last year?
Yeah,
I
but if,
reckon that's the
Exactly.
plan. Timber for.
Calafiori for 5 minutes with balls in the box. Come on.
if we get another goal, I think he could probably make that sub. But if still 1-0, the game's still in the balance.
You spent 45 million quid on it. It's a lot of money, you know.
Yes,
It's cost of living crisis out there.
it's a decent signing. Very, very good
Expensive
signing
things
for the
are
price.
45
But
million.
don't
Wow.
start him or bring him on now when it's 1-0 against Villa. Bring him on at the Emirates
No,
where
I do
the
get that.
crowd is there.
Give him a round of applause.
Give him a round of applause.
He
It's in
can
our
wave
favour.
his hair about.
Wave his hair about.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't bring him here. This is what the Premier League's about. Because he makes one bad mistake and you lot score, his confidence is smashed.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gone. It's gone. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to touch the ball again. For
But
the
you
whole
might
game.
need someone in there. The back four could get
The
tested.
back four's fine. We've got Ben White. We've got big players in there. We've got Thomas Partey. We've got the back line who's all 6
So you don't
foot
want any
plus.
changes?
Pardon?
You don't want any changes going into the next 20 minutes?
I want a goal in the next 20 minutes. If we get a goal in the next 20 minutes, then
Yeah.
I say to bring off Thomas Partey, put Rice in the 6 and bring on Jorginho.
Jorginho, yeah.
just to shore it up.
Yeah.
But it's still in the balance.
Oh, good pressure.
Oh,
good
so bad, man. He's like Gabriel. So bad from Gabriel.
Yeah, that was bad.
He's a little bit
get one
sloppy
more.
on the ball, isn't he,
Villa
Gabriel?
will get at least one more chance.
I never get those guys that say Gabriel's better than Saliba. I'll never get that.
He had a better season, I think, yesterday.
think?
I think last season, I think Gabriel just had a better season. He was a bit more of a leader last
Do you
season.
think? Yeah.
For me. But not taking anything away from Saliba. But Saliba's better though.
Next game, Trossard starts.
Who's our next game? I think it's against
Liverpool? No, is it Liverpool?
Nah, it's not Liverpool.
No, that's you guys. I'm not too
Brighton, innit?
Brighton. I think it's Brighton
yeah.
away at the Amex.
sure. His old club.
But he always does it. Trossard scores a
It won't
goal.
be away. It'll be home.
You have to start Trossard.
Yeah, but
bro.
Trossard comes off the bench, scores a goal, and then the next game he starts.
Oh, Rogers.
Rogers.
Thomas Party,
Go on.
pack your bags. Get there.
Oh, he won't get there.
Oh,
He won't
he's
get there.
unlucky with that, you know.
Thomas Partey is getting killed by this Rogers guy.
Onana did like as a dad.
Hey, Thomas Partey is getting killed today.
He's lost a bit, man. He's lost.
He's
a bit.
lost
He's
it,
not the same physical
But he's
presence he
been
was.
ushered into retirement, yeah.
Bro, what's going
How
on?
old is he?
But players have that game, like in his 30s. Players have that game though. Like, would you remember like
update score?
Casemiro last season against Palace?
Oh yeah,
Looked
was his
it.
game?
mate. I saw some great tweets for that because it went up on Twitter this week, didn't it? Like the
the ref
POV,
cam.
yeah. And it was like this guy was from the Nike advert from 04. Remember the Nike advert?
Banger
where
of
it
an
was-
advert,
yeah,
banger of an
yeah.
advert. When you play for the
The
Netherlands.
POV, yeah.
Wicked advert.
Oh,
Wicked advert.
that was amazing.
And like Rooney.
Wrong one.
You take the
Rooney
ball off
takes
Rooney
you
free kick, don't you? Oh, mate. Did he play for the Dutch in the World Cup?
Wasn't that yeah, so I can't remember who you're playing against, like Brazil, aren't you, or something?
Yeah, he played with Huntelaar and Van Persie and
Who else got ushered into retirement?
Oh,
Red!
Oh, it's a horrible tackle by Timber.
He megged him.
He's already been
whilst he was
booked
on
as
the
well, hasn't
floor.
Well done, Kai.
Surely that's the advantage over ref.
No, bro, you played on.
Pull it
foul,
back.
man.
Pull it back, ref.
How could you pull it back and you're still playing on? Should have just stopped. Maicon got ushered into retirement.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst. Remember that, Adam?
Who was that? Sorry?
Maicon got ushered into retirement.
Michael.
Maicon.
Right back. Against Bale. Yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah,
But
lost
Bale
his
was
legs.
just
soul
unstoppable.
searching.
That year.
City.
Yeah, the season after. You shocking. Shocking for us. Yeah.
That was a bad day for him. After that, his soul went. He went.
Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. No, ref.
So when?
It looked like the ball moved, didn't it?
Do you think that's a thing? Like one moment like that can just ruin the rest of your life.
I think
he lost his soul forever, getting done by Bale.
Matson and Barkley coming on.
Barkley is a-
That's all that. No, how many subs you got now? 5 or 4?
Barkley.
Those two,
No, but
5 now.
3.
But in 3 seconds. Okay, so they've got one more sub left.
so they bring on Barkley and Matson. Those are two more transformative changes than Arsenal have got the ability to make themselves. They're light on the bench. Arsenal, they really
They
are.
I do agree. I do agree.
They're in a winning position.
It feels like Villa's just bringing on loads of players, and they're good.
Yeah.
Guys, how many have they done? Have they made all 5 subs?
They've made 4 so far. They
Jesus.
brought on Ramsey,
Duran.
and then Matson and Barkley.
Matson's a good player as well.
Good. More legs for Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey's looking at that bench thinking, Jesus Christ, I got Ross Barkley to run at me now.
You
Oh
need Jorginho, I think.
God, bro, you need help. We need some.
I mean, the last time Ross Barkley was at Villa, it didn't really go that well.
Oh shit, it was terrible.
Now it might be a different story.
I remember he was there. When was the last time he was there?
He was there on loan from Chelsea,
4 years ago.
I
Man.
think,
Oh yeah.
for 6 months.
Gerrard
For like
there?
6 months, maybe. Yeah.
Or was it Dean Smith?
He's done well. He was good at Luton, but he's gone from Luton to Villa.
He was a Premier League player though.
No, his
Like,
his stats last year were pretty
last year he was fantastic. Ball. Oh, Trossard.
good.
Saka's got the
Fire
ball.
one across the box. It's gone to Saka on the other side, trying to create some space. Pass.
Yes!
Who's that?
I was just cussing him, saying his
What is
legs are
Martinez
finished.
doing? To be fair, that was poor. What is Martinez doing? Martinez with absolute Weetabix hands has let it in.
Of course it was him. Of course.
Oh, my days.
I thought he had a fantastic game.
Got a
to be honest.
confession to make. I farted a little bit when I celebrated that, just a little bit. Adam.
Oh,
Thomas Sharty.
Oh, Villa boys.
That's
It's a
poor
good
from
finish.
Martinez.
what
Martinez.
do you think? That's a good finish.
Martinez and Watkins have blood on their hands. You know.
Blood in their hands.
They have blood on their hands today. This is poor from Martinez.
Who got the assist? Yes, Saka. EPL, wasn't it? Yeah,
Oh, he should be saving that.
That's a big-
He should be
He's gotta
saving. He's
save
got that
that.
in the locker, and
He's got to
mistake.
save that.
It's a nice little finisher.
No, I
That's
guess
so bad.
there is a player in the way. It bends
That's
it round
not.
him, doesn't
There's
it?
no
But
excuse for that. Sorry, he's got his
he
full
does
hands
have
on
to
him.
save it.
2 hands on it. He's got on there.
he's
That's
had a
got to be
bad
a
game
save.
as well. You know, he hasn't
That's
had the
abysmal.
best of games as well.
That's abysmal. You compare that to Raya's game,
Game over.
who saved you on a couple of occasions.
Game over. Yeah,
Well done,
yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah, literally.
You're top of the table, aren't you?
Nah, you banged.
Oh, so you're not even top of the table after that.
Brighton and City.
Oh, he's so shameless, man. He's so shameless. Actually, then again, how many
Right
goals
at
did
the
you
top, aren't
score today?
We scored.
4.
We're +3 after. today.
+5 City are.
City's +5, and we beat.
Oh yeah,
Two
from the
against
first
us.
week.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
yeah. +5 in total. Yeah.
Oh, you put 2
+3
against
today.
them. Okay.
Yeah, you're
So
+2
We're
today.
+4. We beat Wolves 2-0.
Yeah, so we're above you in the table.
You and Brighton are +4, but they've scored more goals, so they're ahead of you.
How many did Brighton score against Man United?
2.
Two.
They scored 3 against
He's
Everton.
offside.
By the way, Everton today against Spurs. Jesus.
Oh,
Was it bad?
Bad.
I backed Everton as well in that game.
Pickford
Might
giving
thought
him
something
away.
happened.
I bet.
Oh, here he
Calafiori's coming.
comes.
But what I said.
Yeah,
did actually
he
say
did.
it, man.
Yeah,
Huh?
he did.
You did say
I
it.
did say it. With one more goal comes.
Calafiori, here he
You're
comes.
spot on, man.
Come on.
Round of applause.
Mikel Arteta was never going to make that sub if
During
it's still
Timber.
1-0.
Good. You know what? Battled well.
It's not an
Lost
easy.
a couple
Leon
battles
Bailey.
against Bailey, but like he did well.
Zinchenko dies a few of those battles.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
right.
Very
Oh
much
my
so.
God.
Yeah, last
Zinchenko.
season he did, didn't he?
Oh my God.
Calafiori.
What I like to know,
Just like a bottle of Lynx.
it's incredible how he recovered from the injuries. Calafiori.
Why you
I've
doing
just been trying to think what it reminded me of.
Especially so
It
early
looks
on
like
his
a Lynx
career.
bottle.
that? It's inspired by
Yeah,
Africa as
Africa,
well. though.
yeah,
It is
it's
inspired by
Africa.
Africa as well. The guy who made it is South African.
You know, Italy produced
Oh,
players like
that's
that, and we got
a
John
top
Joe
class
Shelby.
Oh,
3-0.
That was such a great touch by Trossard. Did you see that?
really good football. Yeah, Trossard's have been incredible since he's come on.
Look at this.
Who made that pass? Gabriel.
Oh, that's a touch.
You should score that goal. You got to score that.
He's absolutely blast.
Running onto it, innit?
He even put that.
Is it bounce? No.
No.
It's
Oh
cool.
my God.
You got to get your knee over the ball,
Yeah. He normally scores those as well.
head over the ball as well.
Is that what Paul Dickoff taught you?
Well, he tried to substitute me, so I don't speak to him anymore.
Oh,
How embarrassing it is. We had 9 players. He still wouldn't take me off. Take us down to 8.
Did he play?
Huh?
Did he play?
No, he was just managing. But you looked at me.
what did the other team have?
11.
They had 9.
He didn't want me in
He
goal.
went, get off the
He wanted to
pitch.
go down to 8 men. Paul Dickoff thought the best thing for our team here is going down to 8 men. Paul Dickoff.
That's a slap in the
thought
face.
Oh my
man.
God,
That
I'm
is
crying.
disgusting.
That is crazy. You're so bad, I'd rather go down to 8. That is
No,
crazy.
I've got a chronic injury, Miles. Why you slag off my injury? I wouldn't slag you off for being average at football without an injury.
Oh, God. That is crazy.
I've got a chronic knee injury, actually, mate. So
Is it?
yeah.
I hope
Was
that
it
gets
playing
better,
up?
man.
Huh?
Was it flaring up?
No, I did it in Dublin, actually. I did an ACL strain. Not even joking.
ACL ball.
I've strained my ACL.
Yeah, my ACL's ruptured as well.
Oh my God.
So earlier when you said despite the scoreline, Rodgers is still
Yeah,
man of the
100%,
match.
100%.
Not Trossard. Trossard's
Trossard's been...
They're going to give it to Trossard, but that Rogers kid today has put in.
Dickhead of the match is
He's-
Watkins.
Huh?
Like the complete opposite of Trossard is Watkins.
Yeah.
today.
Nah, but Rogers today has been a masterclass today, man. He's bullied Party. He's carried the ball. He's driven into the box. Obviously, his final decision hasn't been the best, but today,
No, I think he has for him.
Oh,
I don't think he's
all
really
of them.
missed any of the chances.
But Rogers today has been quality, man. He's been quality today. He's
he's a good
very
player, man.
good, very good for Villa.
Villa have been good. Villa generally have been good. They've literally come down to 2 touches from Watkins. The reason they're not winning.
Yeah. They should have scored 3.
Yeah.
Like Watkins,
they
the
should score
header in front of Raya. Like okay, if we're gonna let the first one go, maybe just like it is what it is. Ball, he's gone with his right foot. Maybe he could have gone with his left. The header has to be back of the net.
Yeah.
You've got to make it. You can't give him a chance. The keeper's coming up, sitting up from a sitting position, coming up and just jumping at the first chance he can. You've got to put it into an area he can't get to, whatever happens.
You say he should have took a touch even.
Nah.
No, the header's fine. The header's fine, but just get it to the corner. Like, yeah, should have been in.
The first one was a blunder. Like
Yeah, he missed kick.
he had so much.
How did he
time.
get that chance? What happened? Arsenal gave the ball
Yeah,
away.
Gabriel got fouled.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got fouled, yeah.
Yeah,
He had so much time on the ball. He had so much time. I thought he was offside.
and they play it across. And he
Matson
just gets it.
played for Dortmund last year.
Yeah.
Right?
He was on loan for the last 6 months at Dortmund. Yeah, well, he played in the Champions League final. He did give away one of the goals to Madrid. The first goal, I think, maybe.
Oh yeah, I remember that now actually.
Madrid. What do you think about Madrid? Obviously, do you think they're going to go do the treble or win the Champions League this season again?
I mean, it's
I
tough.
think
yeah.
I think so.
Because they drew their first game.
They did, yeah, and they had a lot of players.
If it's
tied up on
Pep's
that
last
left
season, you
side.
got to watch out for City as well.
You think so?
Sitting Real Madrid have been the best sides in the last 3 years in Europe.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich might be
And
improved this year.
they've just added him back.
You can never
there,
count out
like-
Liverpool though.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. That's what I mean. Like,
No.
I think
Atleti's always a good side to.
To be
play
honest,
against.
like you can.
I think with Mbappe being there, I think he's going to want to grab that Champions League. That's the only thing that's missing from his cabinet, right?
I hope we get a City Real Madrid final. Obviously, I'll be lucky to see
Yeah,
another
I think
final,
it is.
but
That's the only thing missing from his cabinet. So obviously now he's with this wicked.
Oh, Rodgers! Come on, Villa,
Villa,
get
go on.
one. Come on,
There's enough
Ramsey.
time.
Legs are gone.
Ramsey,
His legs are gone.
Oh,
His legs went.
Look at Saliba. Look at him.
it's a good tackle. As well.
He
His
is.
legs went.
He is
good defending from
class,
Saliba.
You could see Ramsey's legs just going as he was getting closer to the goal.
You see,
Rodgers, man,
Saliba's bruv. He doesn't look fast, but look at the strides.
he covers ground.
Covers ground, bro.
Yeah. And also, like, if you're a player, like say Ramsey here in this position, and you can probably hear
Look at
Saliba closing down on you.
Is it?
It'll probably put fear into you going through. Yeah, literally, it's exactly that. Yeah,
A million things going through his mind. Should I shoot? Should I pass?
yeah, and then you're just hearing
Go
that.
on, Villa.
Away,
Go on, Villa.
away.
Oh,
That's a touch.
I don't know if he knew much about
Yeah, I
it.
think he tried to bring it down and
if
then
you
it
knit
bounced.
this 3-0, wow.
This is an
Saliba.
impressive win considering
They fouled each other. They fouled each
Not a
other.
foul, yeah.
they were
literally
shit
not
for
foul.
most of the game. And Villa had the chances. Has he given a foul?
No, he
No, they fouled each other.
It wasn't. Yeah, no, I know it wasn't a foul. I was asking if he'd given it. 'cause
Good
they
ball
seemed
from
to
Rice.
stop.
Yeah, go on. This is
As a City fan, Buvey, seeing Arsenal not necessarily play that well, but manage to get this kind of result, how does that make you feel?
No, nothing's changed. I know Arsenal were always capable of getting this kind of result. I think it's, on some level, it's easier because it's the start of the season. I still want to see what they do in the hard away games in February, March and April. Has anything changed? We're going to have to, it remains to be decided. But it's a very good result for Arsenal, there's no question about it. 2-0 away from home to Villa. It's a great result, man.
When do you two play each other? You know?
September the 21st.
Oh, it's early.
You know, three weeks from now. 3 weeks.
Etihad first.
I'd rather it that, you know.
Big game.
I'd rather it that, you know. I'd rather get it out of the way.
Title decider, as they say.
The fixtures might work out for Arsenal a little bit better this season than last season.
Yeah, because our last 10 last season was horrible.
Hard, yeah. A lot of
Horrible.
Then the season before, all the games were kind of delayed because of the World Cup and all that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a little bit strange for Arsenal, I think. And
Yeah,
the Arsenal
It's like the first proper season, isn't it? Kind of, it feels like. No, I guess
maybe last season was as
Last
well.
season
Yeah.
was.
Even this year, for some of the clubs, we've got the Club World Cup at the end. That's a month long.
And you're in that as well, aren't you? Yeah, City are in
'cause
it.
We won the last.
Crazy.
One of the last 5.
Do you not have a second leg for that European night you played?
Yeah, we play on Thursday.
What's the score? 1-0? Just 1-0?
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Who scored?
Yeah.
In Cuckoo, I saw.
And Kunku scored a penalty, and who scored the other one? Madueke.
Okay.
Madueke scored. Yeah, we got to go all the way to Switzerland, I think. Yeah, to Garrett. Oh, push in the face.
Oh, they're holding it back. Look.
To be fair,
What's going on? What the hell is going on there?
I actually think he was just trying to go.
He tried to apologise to Martinez because he kind of dived in on him late. And Martinez was just like, get the fuck out
Hands
of
to
the
the
way.
He should have jumped on the floor.
Penalty, yeah, match.
Penalty. Come on, boys. We've got a few more minutes. Let's just see this out. I want a clean sheet.
Oh, Matson.
Matt's has done
Come
well.
on, man.
What the
Look
hell?
at that pace.
What's going on?
That is.
He's done really well there.
Who's this kid?
Oh, Duran missed it.
Oh.
You're off. You're off.
Wow.
What's going on here?
They were claiming that it was offside, but I think it came back off an Arsenal
He never
player.
touched it.
Yeah, it came back off an Arsenal player, so it couldn't be.
Oh, God.
Oh, Odegaard kicking the ball away. Yellow.
All right, come on, boys. Come on, man. Let's see this out. Reece Nelson. He's coming on for who? Bakayo.
Was he on loan last year?
No, he was there last year.
Oh.
Wow.
He was there.
I mean, I guess he can play on the wing, can't he?
Yeah.
What happened to it? He had a great year, didn't he, once at like Hoffenheim? And then he came back and nothing really
Yeah, and nothing really
kicked on.
after that.
He's just not good enough, is he?
Came into the team. And he came into the team the next season. That was when we first went for the title. And then obviously scored that great goal against Bournemouth, that last minute winner to make it 3-2. And then he scored quite a few important goals actually last season. He got us a few winners. He got us at least 6 points last season, Reece Nelson. He played his part. But other than that,
remember that.
last season, he's just a bit part player, isn't it? Just in and out.
Well,
in and
that
out
same,
squad.
it feels like he's going down that same career path that Maitland-Niles had at Arsenal.
Yeah, Maitland-Niles, but he's having a good
part
season
player.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
big part player.
But then eventually makes some moves elsewhere.
But we've grown as a team and we've grown as a club. We've just gotten better. Like unfortunately, these academy players, not everyone can make it. Obviously, we've given them the platform to go make it somewhere else.
Yeah.
But just not for us.
Yeah.
So I think Reece Nelson will probably be. I think he might. I don't know. We could be a bit thin. I think. I don't
I
think.
think people sometimes forget as well, like half of being an academy player, not everyone can make it there. And half of it is about just also setting you up for a career elsewhere.
Yeah. If something like 25 million comes in for Reece Nelson, you take it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
It's not
bite your
worth
hand
that.
off. Bite your hand off.
He's worth 5 tops.
No, not 5.
He's 5.5 mil. But I think the player coming on for Saka should be a world-class talent in waiting. That's what the dream should be for Arsenal. It shouldn't be Reece Nelson.
Nah, of course.
Someone
But
challenging for Saka's spot.
it would have been Jesus today before the injury, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I'd have
Yeah.
got
That's a yellow now, ref, surely.
He's been booked.
Yellow card.
No, he's just been booked.
Oh.
I was offside that kicked the ball away earlier.
Arsenal managed this game very well. Very mature performance.
Yeah, just
A couple of years ago, you're not winning this game 2-0. You're not. You've come on leaps and bounds in terms of maturity,
right
managing a
step up.
game.
you've done well. Big shout out to Raya as well, though. It's kept us in this game.
Crazy good save.
Kept us in this
Such a good
game
save.
so much. That could be the difference between winning the title or not. Who
I don't
knows?
think Arsenal actually played well. I think since they've gone ahead, they've managed it really well.
Yeah.
But at 0-0, I don't think Arsenal
Nah,
ever
no.
played well. But they've taken their chances and then seen the game out.
Listen, at 0-0, remember I was telling you guys we need to score a set
They've
piece.
controlled it though. As soon as it went,
Looking
1-0,
like that kind of game for us, a
they've
set piece
took the
goal.
sting out of the game. Villarreal had a sniff since 1-0.
Controlled. It's more controlled now, man.
Touch, turn. Oh, God.
Watkins will feel sick
Yeah.
tonight.
You think so?
Surely.
Should have
He'll be
hat-trick.
sitting there.
Unless he's an
thinking,
Arsenal
how,
fan, he'll be buzzing. But
How have I missed those chances?
They don't care about that.
He's an extra fan.
I'm sure there's.
Oh, well done.
Oi.
Leon Bayliss. Welcome to the Premier League, Calafiori.
Oh, he got done then, didn't he? Quick.
He did. And you wanted to bring him on at 1-0, 75 minutes. And that happens when they score.
No, it's centre back.
No, I'm just saying.
You're not Tatsky switched on like I am.
Centre
Not
back.
seeing how long's added on.
No, 3 centre backs.
Oh, just go to a back three.
Yeah,
4
back
minutes
5.
added on.
Pushing the bat ref.
What were we doing?
I get done for 5 aside in 11 aside in the league.
Konza's done well.
Yeah, he's
He's
good.
looked good today.
Good footballer,
Yeah.
man. I like
Good,
Konza.
good player.
Good tackle, Calafiori.
Good tackle from him.
Oh. 4 minutes extra time. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, by the way. We've just hit 200,000 very recently, so thanks very much.
What do you
for the
make of this
support.
result, Miles, Buvey? What are you thinking? Obviously, Aston Villa, huge chances in the game. I'd assume they'd have probably the same kind of XG as Arsenal, considering the way the
Probably
game went.
Probably better, yeah.
Probably better.
Oh, poor boy.
Not to be a stats merchant, but obviously Ollie Watkins missing those chances, Villa missing a few, and then Arsenal take control and win it.
Yeah, like I said, when it was 0-0, I'd have took a set piece at that particular time just to even nick a 1-0. We managed the game well, like you said before. Look, they're just giving Ray a man of the match, so obviously that just shows how important he was in and how influential he was for this game, for this result today. Big save, 2 big saves.
When that ball's coming towards him, he's facing the other way. He's facing into the goal. Turns round and literally just jumps. Mad.
But we showed a level of maturity today that champions should show. You go away to Villa Park, you're under the cosh, you're looking like you're going to lose the game, and you still find a way. You find a result.
Stood up.
Keep it steady. Trossard coming off the bench and doing what he does. I mean, I'm proud. I'm proud of the performance. It wasn't a great performance all round, but I'm proud that we've showed.
But sometimes as
we
well,
can get the
against
result.
these teams, you have to do that. Going to Villa Park, playing against someone like Villa, someone managed by the likes of Emery. You have to have
because I'm banking on
sometimes.
I'm banking on Villa to take. Now that we've got this result, I'm banking on Villa to take points off Liverpool and Man City and all the other big teams, because it's a ground that you can lose.
They did last season. They beat us last season.
They beat them. So now that we've got this hurdle over the same like way we went to Stamford Bridge, we've still got to go there. They've got that over the line.
3 points at Villa Park is nothing to laugh at.
Especially this Villa.
Yeah, definitely not.
Especially this.
Ref.
And also, like, having watched the way Villa played, like, Villa were good. Villa
Villa were really good, yeah.
Good result for us, man. I don't know how Buvey
What do you
feels.
think about Partey's performance, though? Because I think if anywhere Arsenal could improve, it's there.
Yeah, definitely.
There's talk about Moreno. Was Moreno done? Sorry,
Yeah, he's
been given
done.
a here we go and that.
He's in London now, so obviously probably by the end of this, probably by Monday, just have the pictures and the medias and that to do his medical. So yeah, him coming in just bolsters the midfield. We still got people like Jorginho in there. Like you said, Partey, he's getting a bit old. His legs, he can't run for 90 minutes as he once did 2-3 seasons ago. So now we've got someone like Declan Rice as an engine. Moreno can come in on the left side. It's just a bit more rotation because we can't rely on someone like Thomas Partey if we're going for the league. We can't. But we need his experience throughout the season, but we can't rely on him. So I'm glad that we're getting that midfielder in there, and hopefully we just get one more signing in the attacking forward, in the attacking front line, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there.
Trossard be starting ahead of Martinelli.
Oh yeah, next game, therefore.
Oh, Calafiori.
Next game. I think he showed within the space of 20 minutes that he should be starting the next game. Almost set up another goal, came on and saved us. Odegaard's in 1 second.
Arsenal, Odegaard.
So left-footed. It's
Bang.
Trossard. Oh,
Worth a shot, wasn't it? Worth a shot.
But yeah, Martinelli's had 2 starts and he hasn't really done anything. So it's up for Trossard's there, man. He's experienced. He's probably thinking to himself now, listen, I know we're going for the title. I'm better than Martinelli now. Give me my chance. Let me start. Maybe
Big game this for him. Big, like as in statement game.
yeah.
for Trossard.
I think his celebration says it all. He didn't even celebrate. He looked
I
at
think
the
it was
fans like,
aimed at the manager.
no, not the man.
Not the manager, but the team selection.
Yeah. I think it's aimed at guys. You know, it's me again. Like, I've done it. You remember that Jude, like he did.
Yeah.
That
I feel
celebration?
like this conversation happens with him every season.
Arsenal have won.
Every 3 months. Yeah.
It's finished 2-0 Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Huge result for Mikel Arteta's men. Trossard with the big goal, and obviously Thomas Partey as well. Yeah, very, very good performance. Well done, man.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
You're top of the league now.
That's a big win for Arsenal.
Behind Brighton and Man
especially
City.
Like you look at the fixtures that Arsenal have got coming up. If they drop points today, you don't want to slip. Even though it's early, you don't want to slip further behind Man City because of mentally what that means. And to get the win there, when
Big win.
like if we watch the highlights, you go, "Fucking hell, how have Villa not won this?"
Yeah.
Big win.
With the
because
chances that they had.
Big win. We've still got Brighton and we've still got North London Derby and then we've got to
That's the game after the international break,
Yeah,
innit?
then we've got to go to Man City.
Then City, yeah. Spurs City in a row.
So if we drop points here,
Yeah.
it's not even a
Wasn't
guarantee
looking
that you
pretty.
beat that Brighton team who's on fire right now with
Yeah.
Welbeck and all
Doesn't
these
he
guys.
know it?
Yeah, doesn't he know it? Yeah, it's not a guaranteed. So we still need to go there, and after that we still got to go to White Hart Lane, and after that we still got to go to City. So the first 5 games for Arsenal is tough. So to get 6 points out of the first two fixtures for us is very good.
So they even think City, I know City kind of don't really care about anyone else because they're pretty ruthless themselves. But they would have been watching that thinking, Villa will get something here.
Of course.
And I know it's early, but when you see Villa you go, oh shit, Arsenal won 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a fan, Buvey will tell you that he's been here cheering them on like as if he's a Villa fan himself. Like,
Well,
I'll be doing the same.
I think the biggest credit to Mick Arteta is that he starts these sides for the last 2-3 years now. They start as they mean to go on. Obviously, they didn't finish strong, but they start with the intent to try and win the Premier League. This looks like a kind of performance you have in April. It feels like a March performance, but you're having it at the start of the season. It says a lot about how Man City put pressure on other sides to win the Premier League title themselves. If you need 93 points, I think, to win the league this season, 90 to 93 points.
Could be.
And this is the start of that. You can't be dropping points at Villa Park already, in my opinion. It's a very, very good result.
But it's one of those fixtures, especially against Unai Emery, great manager, and in one of those grounds that it doesn't matter where you play them in the season, it's still going to be tough. So do you understand? I would rather play them now. It could have been October, November. It's still going to be the same Villa game.
Mm-hmm.
They're just tough. So you just got to get the result regardless of whenever you play them in the season. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that we just got the result. That's one fixture out of our mind. Now they got to come to our ground, and we could put that pressure on them now. Do you understand? So yeah.
Villa fans must be gutted having seen some of the chances they missed, but there you go. Big win for Arsenal. Big game next week on the club as well, as it be Manchester United against Liverpool. Make sure you're joining us for that. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. Our podcast is out yet again on Wednesday. Thank you to Zach for joining us today on his debut on the
Thanks for
club.
having me,
Appreciate you for coming, man. Thank you very much. Thank you to Miles as always.
Come on the YouTube out. Can I plug it quickly?
Go check that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go.
just search at Mileage UK. Best looking show on YouTube with the best looking guy.
Yeah.
You talk about that game on your channel? The result, yeah?
Probably.
It's a big result to talk about, yeah.
Probably.
And you'll be at Carnival this weekend as well.
Yeah, I'll be talking about that as well. So
Buvey, any final words?
No, it's been a pleasure sitting with you, Miles. It's a great 2-0 win. You're now third in the table. Congratulations, man. Enjoy the result. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you very, very soon.